The Blue and Gold Sports Network is a community and fan-based production for amusement purposes only. It is not intended for commercial or business representation. Any audio and/or visual content portrayed by or associated with the Blue and Gold Sports Network does not necessarily represent or comply with the views or permissions or policies of any school or organization or individual seen, heard, or mentioned. The Blue and Gold Sports Network is an affiliate of the Blue and Gold Champ Club, commonly known as the Booster Club. We would like to express our appreciation to Sacred Heart Clergy and Administration and all the faculty, staff, and students for the opportunity to broadcast this event. For your enjoyment of this free broadcast, please consider a small monetary contribution by finding the links in the description of this YouTube event. You might need to click the word more to see the full description. The Blue and Gold Sports Network is proudly run on a volunteer basis. Therefore, your contributions do not pay us. They directly support our students. We help provide students with things like t-shirts, team meals, sports equipment, field maintenance, uniforms, chartered buses, and much more for both high school and elementary students. No contribution is too small. Thank you in advance for your generosity.
This game is being brought to you by Vidrine's Ace Hardware, located in Ville Platte and Rain. Go by and see Cody, Louise, Philip, and the staff for all your hardware needs. Vidrine's is fully stocked with paint, mulch, grills, plumbing supplies, lawn and garden supplies, hunting supplies, electrical supplies, and much more. Ace is the place with the helpful hardware folks. Go Trojans! Good luck, Trojans. From Capital Planning in Ville Platte, owners Todd, Marcus, and Amy Vale invite you to come in or call today. Capital Planning offers life insurance, retirement planning, tax planning, investments, and more. Capital Planning has been helping customers since 1989. They're located at 616 West Main Street in Ville Platte, or give them a call at 337-363-1797. Their office hours are Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. They hope to see you soon. Go Trojans! Go Trojans from Dr. Brandon Fontenot and staff, located at 421 Jack Miller Road in Ville Platte. Dr. Brandon provides internal medicine services along with all of your endoscopy needs. Dr. Brandon accepts most major insurances and is currently accepting new patients. So give them a call today at 337-363-5684. And once again, go Trojans! Dr. Jake LaFleur is a proud supporter of Sacred Heart Trojan Athletics. His practice covers primary care for adults, including annual wellness visits, high blood pressure, diabetes, cancer screenings, and more. Call his office at 337-363-7036 or come by 503 Jack Miller Road to schedule an appointment. Most insurances are accepted. Go Trojans! Some life events you can anticipate, while others surprise you. Some are significant enough to affect your household finances, your investment strategy, and even your vision of the future. This is when meeting with an experienced financial professional counts. Brandy Fontenot at Fontenot Financial Services can help pre-retirees and retirees plan in anticipation of life events, as well as adjust plans in response to unexpected changes. They are prepared to help clients through their life and retirement transitions and make any necessary changes. Give her a call, 337-363-2346, or stop by 1301 West LaSalle Street in Ville Platte. Teats Food Store, located at 2210 West Main in Ville Platte, specializes in quality smoked meats. Their award-winning smoked pure pork sausage, tasso, and boudin is filled with flavor that will make you come back for more. And that's not all. Teats offers a full line of groceries, beer, wine, liquor, gas, and much more. Oh, and Teats will ship their smoked meats all over the country. Visit their website at teatsfoodstore.com or give them a call at 337-363-1839 for more details. T&J Ford, located at 1231 West Main Street in Ville Platte, wishes the Sacred Heart Trojans the best of luck. At T&J Ford, we're proud to serve the people of Ville Platte and surrounding communities with some of the most popular vehicles around Louisiana. We have a top-notch selection of brand-new vehicles to choose from, as well as an extensive inventory of pre-owned vehicles. Come by and check out our selection of crossovers, SUVs, and trucks. Plus, we have an in-house parts and service department for all your needs. That's T&J Ford. Call 337-363-2153. Or visit our website at tjfordinc.com. This This game is brought to you in part by Total Automotive, 610 Tate Cove Road in Ville Platte. Total Automotive is your go-to place for all automotive repairs, tires, AC service, and much more. Total Automotive is an authorized CarQuest auto parts dealer featuring everything you need to get you back on the road with confidence. Total Automotive is open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Saturdays, 7 a.m. to noon. Go Trojans. Total Automotive in Ville Platte. Call 337-363-7771.
Do you know that Brown's Furniture has access to every single recliner, sofa, reclining chair, and sectional made by Lazy Boy? And that means if Lazy Boy makes it, you can get it at Brown's. You'll be amazed by the styles and color selection from Lazy Boy, including reclining sofas that'll knock your socks off, and recliners and motion furniture that gives a whole new meaning to comfort. So if Lazy Boy makes it, you can get it through Brown's. That's Brown's Furniture Showplace, all locations.
The Law Office of Jacob Fuselier is pleased to sponsor this broadcast of Trojan Athletics. With offices in Ville Platte, Jacob Fuselier offers quality legal services to this community. So please call 363-6661 for all your legal needs, and let's go Trojans.
Get ready for fishing season with the outdoor experts at Industrial Service and Supply.
I got the fishing poles. We got crickets, worms, and shiners. Yay! We need yo-yos too.
Get life jackets, sunglasses, artificial, frozen, and live bait, and everything else you need for your fishing trip. And don't forget your fishing license.
I can catch and release or put them in the grease.
Reel in everything all under one roof. Visit Industrial Service and Supply in Ville Platte, only minutes away from Millers Lake and Chico State Park.
This is Coach Joey Swallow. If you're looking to get an edge on your game, I'm here to help you. I specialize in all aspects of baseball, softball training, as well as confidence training. Also, don't forget about Big Cat sports cards and comics for all your hobby needs. From vintage to modern players or comics, I have what you're looking for. Big Cat sports cards, always buying, selling, and trading.
Fondest memories are those centered around people we care about. Fishing with Grandpa, hunting with Dad, cooking on the porch, or just sitting by a fire and telling a good old story.
Level and TC Materials are proud to sponsor the Sacred Heart Trojans this season. The team at Level and TC Materials is committed to providing exceptional quality and service for all of your dirt work, land clearing, and leveling needs. From limestone, fill sand, and topsoil to house pads, driveways, and grading, Level and TC Materials has got you covered. Contact us today and go Trojans.
Best of luck to the Sacred Heart Trojans from Nason Swallow Allstate and the Swallow family. Allstate Insurance Agent Nason Swallow is now open for business and ready to serve you. Born and raised in Ville Platte, Nason is committed to providing our community and surrounding areas with the best insurance products and services. A local agent that you can count on to help protect all that matters in life. The friendly staff at Nason Swallow Allstate will set your mind at ease and will even do the switching and paperwork for you. Stop by or call today. Nason Swallow Allstate, 222 North Chautauqua Street in Ville Platte. Call 337-363-6767.
HealthWorks Rehab is ready to get you back into the game. Physical therapists Andy Poche, David Vidrine, Clay Landreneau, and Austin Dufresne are pleased to sponsor this broadcast for the Do or Die Trojan family. Call for an appointment at our Ville Platte Clinic, 1477 West LaSalle Street. Phone number 363-2600. or in Mamou at Savoie Medical Center, phone number 4680460, or at Magnolia Therapeutics, phone number 5062294. That's HealthWorks Rehab, helping every body work.
Hi everyone, I'm State Representative Rhonda Butler for District 38, and I want to congratulate the healthcare providers at Mercy Regional Medical Center for being champions of patient safety. You reduced hospital readmissions by 43% in 1 year, and you continue to make significant improvements.
We focused on congestive heart failure patients who nationally have a very high risk of readmissions.
We've been able to make adjustments to keep those patients who used to show up every 2 to 3 weeks in the hospital, now treating them as an outpatient and keeping them out of the hospital long term.
Perry's Tire and Service, a proud supporter of the Sacred Heart Trojans, would like to remind everyone of their services. In addition to tires, Perry's Tire Service offers oil changes, brake services, alignments, and minor engine repair. They are located at 903 West Lincoln Road in Ville Platte. Give Kevin a call at 337-363-5621 for all of your automotive maintenance needs. Perry's Tire and Service will keep you rolling.
In Ville Platte, football is more than a sport, it's a tradition. And at Sacred Heart, our Trojans carry that legacy with every play, every tackle, and every touchdown. Just like our team, our community deserves strong support, and that's where Savoie Medical Center steps in. Visit Savoie Family Healthcare, Ville Platte Family Care, Mamou Family Care, and our newest clinic, Savoie Internal Medicine. These trusted clinics have hometown heart. From pediatrics to chronic care, we're here for your family, your health, and your future. Savoie Medical Center, our family, healing yours.
You're tuned in to Mighty Trojan Action, live on the Blue and Gold Sports Network.
Good Friday evening, Trojan fans. Happy October, happy Squirrel Day. This is David Lahe along with the always vibrant Damian Gilry. We'll be calling the game for you tonight between two undefeated teams, one of two matchups in the entire state between undefeated teams, the other one being Edna Core versus somebody in New Orleans. I don't know. St. Augustine. There you go. Tonight, the Trojans are visiting the Westminster Crusaders. Damian, tell us a little bit about those Trojans.
Well, the Trojans are 4-0 this year, and we're coming off a huge win, probably one of our biggest wins in the last decade or so. 3-0 victory over Opelousas Catholic. It kind of puts us in a position that if we can win tonight, we'll be in the driver's seat looking to try to win district. I didn't get to watch Huddle this week on their practices, but I have an inside source, David. So I was told offensively, I think the Trojans going to try to put it up with the ball in the air tonight. Westminster hasn't really seen them offense.
You're tuned in to
like
Mighty.
They play primarily just running teams, so we're going to look to try to test their secondary. Defensively, I think the biggest thing is can the Trojans not give up that big play? Westminster has, I'm not going to say lived and died because they're 4-0 and they're putting up points, but they have lived on that big play capability. I mean, their two top receivers have 6 catches for 200 plus yards. So they, it's just big plays, and they have the big running back, Michael Horde, Kyle Horde. Sorry about that. He's a big guy. He's about 6'2", 225, and he's a guy that can probably carry the ball 30 times. I don't know what Westminster's game plan has been. They've passed the ball, I think, a lot more than they did last year. So both teams are very different than what they were last year in that matchup.
in last year's matchup, Sacred Heart actually played probably its best half of football. I'd say the first half of that game, they were up 10.
Yeah.
And then Westminster sort of found something and just started pounding
Yeah.
them over and over up the middle. And Sacred Heart really never responded, and they lost the game 31-24. A little bit about Westminster. They're coached by Byron Porter. He's in his third year. As far as the series history goes, Sacred Heart's won 6 of the last 10, but Westminster's won the last 2. It's a series with lots of streaks.
Yeah.
Early on in 05 on back, as far as I could go, Westminster won a bunch, and then Sacred Heart won 6 in a row, and then Westminster's won the last 2. Westminster's beaten Pine Prairie, St. Martin's, Episcopal, and then they won the Westminster Bowl, beating their Lafayette campus. And then last week they beat Catholic of Point Capee in a game where it was a high-scoring affair. The first play of the game, Westminster throws for a touchdown.
Yeah, 41-28 the final on that one.
Let's see. I watched a little bit about with Coach Porter. He did a preseason talking about the backbone of his team. The backbone he named number 3, Stephen George, who's a quarterback, a 4-year starter. 21, Kyle Horde, who's a running back, 4-year starter.
Well, he's a junior. He was
started at an 8th grade. He's a 4-year starter. Number 9, Evan Lemon, a wide receiver. He called him a Swiss Army knife. Number 15, Gavin Fripp, who he said was underrated, although I can't see how. He's all over the field if you watch their games. I think Westminster's going to be a tough task for the Trojans. It's a little different than what they saw in Opelousas Catholic last week. It's a little more power running.
Yeah.
But they still have to be careful over the top. So how are you going to double somebody over the top and not give up the big play there and tackle number 21 all night long? That's going to be tough. On special teams, they do have an excellent kicker. Number 88 is Mac Profit. He was all district and all parish for him. It's a left footer. Very good player. On defense, they do have a lot of guys that go both ways. Howard's their best defensive player.
Yeah.
He's their middle linebacker and running back. Jack Hunt, no relation to the guy that didn't catch the Bluegrass Miracle, is their other linebacker. He's number 10. Number 9, Evan Lemon, strong safety. Goes both ways. 15, Gavin Fripp, free safety, goes both ways. And their defensive end is number 2, Omar Gilray, who's also their sort of wide receiver tight end who plays well. I think it's going to be a good matchup tonight. Damon, you have some stats for us on the Trojans?
Yeah, so your Trojans this year, again, looking much better offensively than last year. But your quarterback, Ellis Fusilier, he's completed 60% of his passes this year for 541 yards with 5 touchdown passes and 2 interceptions. Sticking with the passing, we have receivers. Seth Gilray, who's actually at H-back, he's leading the team with 195 yards receiving on 8 catches and 1 touchdown. We have Aaron Lejean, who has 138 yards on 8 catches for 1 touchdown. We have Jax Fontenot. He's got 97 yards on 7 catches with 2 touchdowns. And we have our running back, number 22, Gavin Patan's got 384 yards on 53 attempts with 6 rushing touchdowns. And our quarterback, Ellis Fusilier, has 146 yards on 23 attempts with 2 rushing touchdowns. But of course, the talk of this year has been that Trojan defense, which has been special to watch this year. Some of your defensive leaders, free safety Thomas Desatel, number 1, he's leading the team with 22.5 tackles. And senior captain Ashton Duos, he's got 18.5 tackles, 3.5 tackles for a loss. Another safety this year who was looking like he was coming up last year and then hurt his ankle. So he missed a few games. Number 3, Ellis Chapman, he's also got 18.5 tackles, and he had that huge interception last week at the 2-yard line, which stuffed that drive. Another senior, number 5, Seth Gilray, with 9 tackles, a sack, and
big sack last week.
Yeah,
big sack last week.
Interception against Bazille. We also have cornerbacks Wesley Ortego and Jax Fontenot combined for 13 tackles this year. We have Drew Mayu, another senior, 4.5 tackles. He's he suffered that ACL injury his sophomore year, so he pretty much missed his whole junior year. But he's looking great at inside linebacker along with Ashton this year. hurts. We have 2 seniors that we're losing. But the defense has been outstanding. But again, we thought last week was, oh, this is our test. This is the test for the defense.
Well, they rose to the occasion.
And this week there's no letting up. This is another huge test against Westminster, who's, I didn't look, but I'm pretty sure they're scoring about, I'd say at minimum 45 a game this year.
Roughly, yeah, that's about right. They now we did a little math before, but what is a little different about Sacred Heart also on offense this year is they're very, very much more balanced than they were last year.
Yeah.
541 yards passing, roughly 530 yards rushing. That's going to be more beneficial for the Trojans than last year whenever they relied solely on the run. And when Westminster sold out to stop the run, they couldn't do anything in the second half, and they got worn out. Anyway, this has been the pregame show sponsored by Dr. Brandon Fontenot and Mercy Regional Medical Center. I just want to say it is Squirrel Day, and I am not at a squirrel camp, so maybe it could be better, but it could be worse because it's a beautiful day. I do have one former game that I wanted to reference. I like to ask people about who they played against or any exciting games, and apparently there were the Nigerian Nightmares. That was not related to Christian Okoye, or they played on the Chiefs, that Ronald and Roland. And apparently sometime around 04, 05, they laid out some fella, y'all told me, by the name of Jake Fontenot, and he was really tough. Both of those guys went on to play. He's still feeling it. Both of those guys went on to play ULL, from what I understand. All right, well, it's Happy Squirrel Day. Anybody at a squirrel camp wants to look up on Venmo the Blue and Gold Champ Club, we'll take any amount of donation. It'd be wonderful. It goes straight to the kids. And I have on good authority from the Wizard of Troy that for each dollar that's donated, that's how many squirrels you kill tomorrow. And if it goes over 8, it'll either go on to someone else or maybe it'll transfer into rabbits. That's all I know. Anyhow, we're at Crusader Field. We're looking forward to
To you by Vidrine's Ace Hardware, located in Ville Platte and Rain. Go by and see Cody, Louise, Philip, and the staff for all your hardware needs. Vidrine's is fully stocked with paint, mulch, grills, plumbing supplies, lawn and garden supplies, hunting supplies, electrical supplies, and much more. Ace is the place with the helpful hardware folks. Go Trojans! Good luck, Trojans. From Capital Planning in Ville Platte, owners Todd, Marcus, and Amy Vale invite you to come in or call today. Capital Planning offers life insurance, retirement planning, tax planning, investments, and more. Capital Planning has been helping customers since 1989. They're located at 616 West Main Street in Ville Platte, or give them a call at 337-363-1797. Their office hours are Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. They hope to see you soon. Go Trojans! Go Trojans from Dr. Brandon Fontenot and staff, located at 421 Jack Miller Road in Ville Platte. Dr. Brandon provides internal medicine services along with all of your endoscopy needs. Dr. Brandon accepts most major insurances and is currently accepting new patients. So give them a call today at 337-363-5684. And once again, go Trojans! Dr. Jake LaFleur is a proud supporter of Sacred Heart Trojan Athletics. His practice covers primary care for adults, including annual wellness visits, high blood pressure, diabetes, cancer screenings, and more. Call his office at 337-363-7036 or come by 503 Jack Miller Road to schedule an appointment. Most insurances are accepted. Go Trojans! Some life events you can anticipate, while others surprise you. Some are significant enough to affect your household finances, your investment strategy, and even your vision of the future. This is when meeting with an experienced financial professional counts. Brandy Fontenot at Fontenot Financial Services can help pre-retirees and retirees plan in anticipation of life events, as well as adjust plans in response to unexpected changes. They are prepared to help clients through their life and retirement transitions and make any necessary changes. Give her a call, 337-363-2346, or stop by 1301 West LaSalle Street in Ville Platte.
You're tuned in to Mighty Trojan Action. Live on the Blue and Gold Sports Network.
Welcome back to Crusader Field, folks, on this Friday, Squirrel Day. I see lots of pink the kids are wearing, probably for breast cancer awareness as that trickled down from the NFL. I do want to thank first Mr. Charlie for your generous donation. You're going to kill a lot of squirrels. We really appreciate it. We're about 7 minutes from kickoff, and it sounds like we're about to go to the prayer. All right, we're about to have the coin flip, sponsored by Dr. Brandon Fontenot and Mercy Regional Medical Center. The captains for Sacred Heart are number 75, Sam LaFleur, number 2, Ellis Fusillade, number 28, that is Drew Mayu, and
Number 11.
Number 11, Ashton Duwas. Number 9 for Westminster is Evan Lemon, and 52 is Jaden Johnson. Apologize for that, folks. I thought when the announcer came on, we would go into the prayer. Tries to kick the tires, Damien. Let's go. Should be a good ball game. From what I've seen of Westminster, if Sacred Heart can withstand that early onslaught, they have a chance, because Westminster does have a lot of their main guys going both ways.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's typical 1A football. We at least hasn't hit us as hard this year.
It's like we're having a long explanation from the white hat this time.
Wow.
Here's the flip. Looks like Sacred Heart has won the flip. Sacred Heart won the flip and deferred until the second half. Westminster has chosen to recede. I would like to give a shout out to Mr. Christopher Ludo for your donation. You're gonna kill 6.9 squirrels tomorrow, from what I understand.
Okay.
Gonna go to the national anthem.
Will you pray with me? Dear most gracious, awesome, loving Heavenly Father, we humbly bow before your throne this evening, Lord, just giving you praise. Thanking you for this beautiful day, for this awesome night in South Louisiana, for some high school football that you blessed us with. Father, I thank you for both of these schools and that they represent you, Lord. I thank you for all the administrators and the teachers and the faculty, staff, the volunteers, the coaches that are pouring into all these young men and young women, Lord. We just thank you for all that they do for your kingdom and for these schools. Father, we do want to lift up all these athletes tonight on both sides of the ball, Lord. We just pray that they would be able to leave it all on the field, that you would keep a hedge of protection around them, keep them safe from injury. Father, be with the cheerleaders on the sidelines as well. And Lord, after the game this evening, just help us all to show good sportsmanship, that we glorify and honor you in all that we do, and give everyone safe travels home. We pray all this in Jesus' name. Amen.
Very nice prayer and very well done on the national anthem. Sacred Heart's going to be kicking off from the left to your right. Most of the time, the return man for Westminster, number 15, Frith, will return it most of the time. Kicking off for Sacred Heart will be number 29, William Chapman.
Last week's hero.
Well, I'm glad he had to kick that kick with 11 minutes to go and not with 11 seconds to go. Let's put it that way. Oh, let's go down to the field for an interview with Mr. Kyle McFarland.
All right, good afternoon, Trojan fans. Here we are in Westminster, and Opelousas about to take on district challenger. Coach Ski here with us, man. Without giving up too much, can you tell us what the plans are, game plan for the first quarter, first half?
Yeah, I think offensively we have to stay balanced. We have to run the ball, pass the ball, pick up first downs, keep them off the field. On defense, we have to shut down number 21. He killed us last week. It's going to be a dogfight just like last week.
And the Trojans recover not on purpose onside kick, but
it's recovered by the Trojans. They'll take it over. That first down sponsored by Ace Hardware and HealthWorks Rehab. Sacred Heart's going to start off in Crusader territory on about their 41-yard line. I'd like to give a shout out to Judge Greg. Thank you for your generous donation of 1 cent more than Mr. Ludo. I appreciate that.
Well, Trojans can't ask for a better start than that.
Well, you sure can, huh, Dave? I went to 15-yard line from the start. Two wide receivers to the near side, one to the far side. Usually, as usual, is in the pistol. Let's see what Sacred Heart's going to do in their first play here. Jack Fontenot in motion. Usually hands off to Patin. Tries the left side. Looks like there's no gain on the play.
Yeah, Trojans going to have a hard time running up the middle with big 99.
Number 99 for Westminster is Conrick Hayes. He's a 6-foot sophomore that weighs 330 pounds, and I believe it. He looks like he definitely weighs that much.
Yeah, he's picking up some space in the middle.
Second and 10 for the Trojans from the 50-yard line again. Looks like, much like against Opelousas Catholic, Sacred Heart's going to use a lot of the game clock. Same set, except Patin is to Fuselay's right. Fuselay drops back with a quick pass. Throw it complete. Baron Lejean breaks a tackle and goes down to about the Westminster 31-yard line. Nice throw right there by Fuselay. Lejean just ran about a 10-yard out. Fuselay hit him in stride. A first down sponsored by Ace Hardware and HealthWorks Rehab.
Trojans have had a lot of success with that so far this year.
Looks like Trojans come out in a balance formation with 2 H-backs and 2 receivers. Usually from the 50. Hands off the Patin at the middle. Makes a nice turn. Drag the tackler with him. Looks like he gained about 7 on the play. That's going to bring up second and about 4, I'd say, for the Trojans from about the Westminster 28-yard line. As you can tell, the drum line is very near us here at the in the press box.
We got 4 wideouts now.
Yeah, 4 wide receiver set. Patin off to Fuselay's right in the pistol. Tight motion across the formation. Fuselay drops back to pass. Looks like there isn't anyone open. Fuselay's running for his life there. Stepped up, and there's going to be a sack there, but lost about 2 yards. That's going to bring up third and about 6 for the Trojans. Was well covered there by Westminster.
huge for the Trojans to get a touchdown on them.
It would be nice to
It's
get
a
a
huge
first
takeaway
down.
because Westminster got the ball first, and then
Well,
took it.
we stole a possession
Yeah.
somehow on there because
Yeah.
Hart's going to get it to start the second half. Looks like we've got Twins right, a little motion across the formation. Quick pass. Knocked down by the defensive end, number 52, Matthew Lalonde. He's 6'3", 220-pound junior. That was a nice play there by Lalonde. It's going to bring a fourth and about 6 or 7 for the Trojans. 6, 7 for the Trojans.
Yeah,
The
no
kids out there
man's
saying
land.
6, 7.
Got to go for it.
They're taking their time in the huddle. I'm not real sure if they plan on going for it or if they will take a delay of game and then punt it. Looks like they're going to go for it. 3 wide receiver set, 2 on the far side, 1 on the near side. Gilray in the H-back position on the right. Tuesday drops back to throw. There's no one open. He's throwing it deep. Nice catch, but I believe it may have been out of bounds. One thing early I can see, Damien, it looks like Westminster's covering our receivers very well.
Yeah.
That's going to be a turnover on downs. That turnover on downs is sponsored by No Financial. Now we get to see if Westminster's going to have that quick start like they've had in most of their games.
Yeah, this is where your defense needs to step up. What they'll do is they like to have trips, and then they'll have number 11, Damian Thomas, by himself.
And that's exactly how they come out. That's how they come out here.
Single coverage.
Looks like they're doing that meerkat offense where they line up and then look back over for the coach after the coach looks over the defense. Drop back to pass. Looks like they're going deep to 11. He is open. It is caught. And that's going to be a touchdown for Westminster. That was a nice throw and catch right there. Not much you can do about that. That was a nice catch by Damian Thomas. Is a 5'9", 185-pound senior. That's about a 65-yard touchdown for Westminster.
Well, I really wish I wouldn't have called that one and been right about it.
Well, Gallagher Point competed did the same thing, but they did it on the right side to start the game off. They just ran the same play to the left side this time. The extra point is going to be attempted by number 88, Mac Crawford.
He's pretty much automatic from about 40.
Good snap. Hold us down. The kick is up. And it is good with 8 minutes and 36 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Westminster Crusaders 7, Sacred Heart Trojans 0. You are. Well, Damon, what are we going to do now?
Well, you got to score, David.
Well, I understand that.
You can't go with the same game plan that they had for OC.
Well, it's a little early to abandon some game plans, maybe, but it looked like in that first possession, Sacred Heart ran the ball at times pretty well. But when they dropped back to throw, those receivers were
It's a scam.
blanketed.
Yeah, they were. Westminster did a great job.
Deep for the Trojans, number 22, Gavin Potat. In the kickoffs I watched, he regularly kicks it to about the 5-yard line or the goal line.
Yeah, that's a huge advantage in high school football, not just for kicking field goals and extra points, but his field position.
All right. It's going to be the 20-yard line if it's a touchback versus like in the professional ranks where it's at the 35 or even the 40 now with the new kickoffs. Crawford booms it. It's going to go in the end zone. That's going to be a touchback, so that's going to bring Sacred Heart to a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Let's see if the Trojans can answer.
Well, I figured there'd be a little bit of a storm. That's kind of how Westminster's MO is, but they just have to kind of keep grinding at them. All right, 1st and 10 for the Trojans. And off the pot tap the middle. Oh, he broke a tackle. He's met right away by number 5. That is, sorry, number 6.
Flag. That's going to be on Westminster, I believe, from the body language I see. Yep. Sportsmanlike conduct.
Hey, that's.
I'll take it.
Happy birthday to the LSU managed to give Ole Miss a touchdown. It's going to be a 15-yard penalty that's going to bring up a 1st down for the Trojans. That 1st down sponsored by Ace Hardware and Healthworks Rehab. The kickoff return is sponsored by Total Automotive and Dr. Jake LaFleur.
Okay.
1st and 10 Trojans from about the Westminster 37-yard line.
What we're dealing with here is a complete lack of respect for the law.
To me, like Westminster, they're playing their safeties very deep. They're relying on their cover guys to continue to cover the Trojans well. Second Hart comes out in a strong left formation with 2 wide receivers. Hand off to Patan to the left side. It's met. Gained about 2 or 3 yards on the play. That's going to bring up 2nd and about 8 for the Trojans.
Go ahead.
Westminster is definitely a lot bigger than us on the O-line and the D-line. They have a big weight advantage. We're gonna have a tough time running the ball right there. Catholic Point Capee, their quarterback, did a great job running the ball against Westminster. They had a really tough time stopping him. Fusilier pump fakes, he gets it.
Fusilier dropped it back. It looked like he was going to release it. I thought he was going to hit Ellis real quick, but he ended up pulling it down and trying to run, and he just sort of threw it away. That's going to bring up 2nd and about 10. I'm sorry, 2nd and 8 for the Trojans. 3rd and 8 for the Trojans, right? Excuse me.
Jack's got hit pretty early right there, but this is a big 3rd down conversion for the Trojans. You cannot get Westminster the ball back already right here.
No, they're not in 3rd and manageable right here. It's going to be tough. Got 2 wide receivers on each side here. And Patin is behind Fusilier. In the pistol. There's the snap. Fusilier drops back to pass. He's got time. Sets his feet. He's got a man wide open. Overthrow. It was not caught. I think I'd make a little note of that play and go back to it at some point later in the game. Lejean had his man beat by a good 3-4 yards there. Just couldn't come up with the connection.
At least it kind of shows that we might be able to beat them deep down the field.
It looks like from the replay that Westminster was in cover 2 and the safety just was asleep and Lejean right by him. Chapman back for the Trojans on the punt. The line drive just missed by Westminster. I'm not really sure how. It's going to be down at about the Westminster 35-yard line. That punt is sponsored by Nason Swallow Allstate. Trojans were fortunate that one wasn't blocked right there, Damien.
That was very close. Woo! That would have been a disaster.
Well, let's see what their 2nd play is going to be, Damien.
Yeah, we didn't even get to see the Trojans.
You were quite prophetic on the first one. What's happening on this 2nd one here?
I'm kind of scared to see.
Well, it's trips on the top again, but this time it's Frith down low.
Yeah. Trojans all back to a 4-5.
It's like a handoff to number 21. Tough run, a nice tackle, and a nice job. Good tackle there by number 1, Thomas Dedetel.
Yeah, he's a big guy. You got to go low on him. I watched the Point Capee game, and they had a few guys that tried to tackle him high a few times, and they didn't try that again.
No, you really shouldn't tackle a fella that size. That's going to bring out 2nd and 7 for Westminster. They're again in trips to the top and single man down low. Looks like Second Horse threatening to blitz here. Quarterback George changes the play, drops back to pass. It's another bomb. This time it's into double coverage, and it is intercepted by number 1, Thomas Dedetel. He's got some blockers in front of him. He's crossed the 50 to the 45, and he's down at a another flag came flying.
Another flag.
However, the interception is going to count. It looks like it's going to be on maybe potentially either a block that was illegal or maybe even a face mask. Not real sure, but it was a nice play. This time they double covered the single guy on the bottom.
That was a great play by Thomas. That was fingertip interception.
All's going to go for an illegal block on the Trojans. That's going to back them up probably 10, 15 yards or so from where they tackled. So
that turnover was brought by no financial.
Okay, but that should be 1st and 10 from there. We're waiting for the chain gang to go on down. This is not going to be 1st and 25.
Oh, okay.
Nice play by Desertel there. It's like Sacred Heart adjusted. They changed and we're waiting for the play that time.
Yeah. Well, I think that's why they had switched to a 4-2, so they could kind of play the run, but protect that back end.
Looks like 2 wide receivers on the far side, 2 on the near side in the pistol. Usually he's waiting for the snap. Hands it to Patan. He's got a couple of lead blockers, but they had some backside penetration, and Patan is going nowhere. Looks like he lost 2 yards on the play. Second and 12 for the Trojans.
Kick shots.
I'd like to see the Trojans try to attack down the field again.
Well, that play took too long to develop on the running play, and they had some backside penetration that blew up the play. Looks like we are at a hydration break. That hydration break is sponsored by Evangeline Bank and Silas Lahe, Level at TC. There's 6 minutes to go in the first quarter. You're watching the Blue and Gold Sports Network.
Teats Food Store, located at 2210 West Main in Ville Platte, specializes in quality smoked meats. Their award-winning smoked pure pork sausage, tasso, and boudin is filled with flavor that will make you come back for more. And that's not all. Teats offers a full line of groceries, beer, wine, liquor, gas, and much more. Oh, and Teats will ship their smoked meats all over the country. Visit their website at teatsfoodstore.com or give them a call at 337-363-1839 for more details.
You're tuned in to Mighty Trojan Action, live on the Blue and Gold Sports Network.
All right, welcome back to Crusader Field on this World Day, first Friday in October. The score is Westminster 7. They had one huge play, and Sacred Heart has the ball for time being. It is a 2nd and 12 from their own 45-yard line. Sacred Heart comes out in 4 wide receiver set. Patan next to Usley in the backfield. And we've got a full start on the right tackle.
Drive going backwards.
Yeah, it's going to be tough. It's tough to call plays when it's 2nd and 17. All right, looks like the Trojans are going to stay with the same play. 4 wide receiver set again. This time from their own 40-yard line.
To Mighty.
Usually takes the snap, drops back. He's got some pressure. And he is sacked by number 52. That is Matthew Lalonde. That sack sponsored by Industrial Supply. That's going to bring up 3rd and a whole bunch. 20 plus for the Trojans. It's not going well. I'm going to stand that, Damien, but it's only 7-0. Calm down. We'll be all right. Be nice right here to have a little sort of automatic first down on the penalty.
Yeah.
In Westminster, I'm making sure I'm telling my kids,
even if they
keep
don't
your
get,
heads.
Even if they don't get the first down right here, we need a positive offensive play.
4 wide receiver set for the Trojans. Usually drops back to pass, steps up, throws, complete. That is Aaron Lejeune. He gains a few yards and gets back to right around almost where Sacred Heart started. That's going to be 4th and about 12 for the Trojans. That punt is going to be coming up here for Ellis Chapman. That punt is sponsored by Mason Swallow Allstate.
Oh, okay.
Shout out to Zach Lahaye and Upper Deck. Thank you for the donation. We appreciate it. Hope you kill some squirrels. I know you're probably, if y'all still camping over there towards Oakdale on the left, hope everybody's having a good time. If you had a squirrel camp and you want to send us some little donation and tell us who to give a shout out to, we'd be glad to do it for you. Let's hope it doesn't get blocked. Ellis gets the snap, takes a step forward, and a better punt this time. It's going to bounce at about the 30-yard line. Does not take a Trojan bounce. Trojans down the ball on about the Westminster 29-yard line. Crusaders are going to take over 1st and 10. About 3:44 to go in the first quarter.
The Trojans can be big on defense again.
There is a flag on the play. It's sportsmanlike conduct on the Crusaders. If I'm Sacred Heart, I don't want to punt it again. But it's probably after the punt anyhow. So that's going to back them up of 15 yards. That should.
It looks like both teams kind of a little sloppy.
They're sort of feeling each other out a little bit. Yeah. Westminster had that one big play that was a perfect pass. Our guy was in close to being the correct position. It just was a good throw. The guy caught it on the run and scored a touchdown. After that, it's been sort of, we've had the ball more than they have. They've only run 3 offensive plays so far. They've a touchdown, a run for about 4 yards, and then an interception. Personal foul. And then a dead ball. Unsportsmanlike conduct against Westminster. So someone's going to have to do some penance. If it's the same person anyhow.
Well,
that's going to push them all the way back inside their own 10-yard line.
It's an important punt right here. We'll have good field position.
Westminster's in this time they're in 2 wide receivers, 4 and near. George at quarterback. Takes the snap, rolls to his right. Looks like it's an option pitch to his left. The number 21 tackled there by number 11, Ashton Duals.
He ran it down. Did a good job. He read that play the whole time, the whole way.
Crusaders gained about 4 on the play. Looks like it's going to bring up 2nd and 6 for Westminster. Duals did a good job stringing it out pretty well. Sort of a little speed option to the left there. Shout out to Elizabeth Jagno for the donation. Coach Tracy is her husband, and we're wishing him good luck calling a great game tonight for the Trojans. 2nd and 6. Got trips to the right, a run to number 21. Met by a couple of Trojans. Looks like he's going to be short of a 1st down.
Good tackle by Drew Might right there.
I'd say this is a relatively big 3rd down here. Bring a 3rd and about 4. Looks like for Crusaders. Sacred Heart tackled really well last week, and so far it seems this week they're picking up where they left off. They've been a good tackling team all year.
Support in the 4, 1 play.
4 wide receiver set for Westminster. 3 drops back to pass. He's got some pressure on him, but he can run. He can run, and he pushed out of bounds for the 1st down. They had some pressure on him early. He scrambled to the right side. Someone lost contain, and the 1st down for Stephen George.
That was great coverage by the Trojans. Nobody was open.
The pressure came from George's left side. He rolled away from it, and then he saw a little daylight and was able to get the 1st down. That's going to be 1st and 10 for Westminster. On about their 23-yard.
And that's going to be the question for the Crusaders. Can they sustain drives without the big play? Oh, the running back almost fell.
Got a flag that came
That's
flying.
probably going to be a hold.
Generally speaking, that's where a hold is. Number 21, Kyle Horde running hard for them. Tackled by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 Trojans to take him down. However, the flag may negate all of that hard work there. Looks like 21's tapping his helmet to come out the game. He does go both ways for Westminster.
Like running back and inside linebacker, that's two physical positions. That's going to wear on you as the game goes.
That is a hold there by Westminster. It's going to back up a nice run there, or negate a nice run by Mr. Horde. Let's see where they're going to spot it here. Looks like it's going to be 1st and 20 now for Westminster. Horde is not in the game, so let's see who their backup running back is here.
Kind of yo-yo effect for Westminster after
number 3,
taking
Stephen
3
George.
plays to get to 10 yards to lose it.
3 wide receivers near, 1 to the right. Looks like it's going to be a quarterback keep to the right, cuts back to the middle, and it's for a gain of about 2-3 yards. Nice job there by the Trojans. They'll take that on 1st and 20. Nice tackle there by number 60, Lane Gilbert. Bring up 2nd and 17 for the Crusaders. Caden Brown is a freshman. That's also in the backfield now with George.
Yep, that's going to be a false start. Westminster. Wide receiver jump.
Both teams are a little sloppy here early.
Yeah.
A couple of false starts, a couple pre-snap penalties. Sort of feeling each other out. There's that one big play by Westminster, or we'd be sitting at another 0-0 game.
Oh, it's a huge game for both teams, like we talked about earlier, David. I think whoever wins this game is going to be in the driver's seat for the district. So
St. Ed's hasn't had a loss yet. I'm sure Coach Shiver would have something to say about that, David. I want to give a shout out to.
Well, we make our opinions on it.
It's going to bring up 2nd and probably about 23 or 24, so a lot. Westminster's going to 3 wide receiver set, handoff up the middle, tackled right at the line of scrimmage. Nice job there by the Trojans. Let's bring up 3rd and super long. I want to give a shout out to Jacob Fuseli, Gene Latour, Jake Bayo, and Brad Loney at the Toledo Bend camp. I'm sure y'all are killing lots of squirrels tomorrow.
Got to play it down. Westminster.
All right, timeout on the field for an injured Westminster player. You are listening or watching the Blue and Gold Sports Network.
T&J Ford, located at 1231 West Main Street in Ville Platte, wishes the Sacred Heart Trojans the best of luck. At T&J Ford, we're proud to serve the people of Ville Platte and surrounding communities with some of the most popular vehicles around Louisiana. We have a top-notch selection of brand-new vehicles to choose from, as well as an extensive inventory of pre-owned vehicles. Come by and check out our selection of crossovers, SUVs, and trucks. Plus, we have an in-house parts and service department for all your needs. That's T&J Ford. Call 337-363-2153. Or visit our website at tjfordinc.com. This game is brought to you in part by Total Automotive, 610 Tate Cove Road in Ville Platte. Total Automotive is your go-to place for all automotive repairs, tires, AC service, and much more. Total Automotive is an authorized CarQuest auto parts dealer featuring everything you need to get you back on the road with confidence. Total Automotive is open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 5 p.m., and Saturdays, 7 a.m. to noon. Go Trojans! Total Automotive in Ville Platte. Call 337-363-7771.
You're tuned in to Mighty Trojan Action, live on the Blue and Gold Sports Network.
All right, welcome back to Crusader Stadium. The injured player is number 64, Cooper Campo. He's up and they help him to the sidelines. He seems to be all right. It's a 3rd and super long here for Westminster. A bunch formation to the left. Good thing it's like throwing to no one. 2 receivers ran into each other for Westminster. That's some miscommunication there. I'm pretty sure that's not how Coach drew that one up. It's going to be 4th and very, very long. The Trojans should get good field position out of this. punt is going to be sponsored by Nason Swallow Allstate. Deep for the Trojans is number 3, Ellis Chapman.
I don't want to state the obvious, David, but I think it's really important that Trojans get in the end zone on this drive.
Well, a sustained drive or something would be nice here. We've had the ball a whole bunch. And it seemed to have weathered that first half storm and those big plays that Westminster's been highly successful at so far this season. The punter is, again, number 88, Prophet. Boots a nice kick down the left sidelines and out of bounds. Geez, he's a weapon. That punt was a net of about 45 yards. That's pretty good for a high school kicker there.
He's a weapon. I mean, how often can you see that in high school football that your kicker punter is a weapon?
Well, they haven't had to punt a whole bunch.
No,
but tonight he could be a really nice weapon there. Sacred Heart's going to take over and about their own 46-yard line. At first down is sponsored by Ace Hardware and HealthWorks Rehab. Let's see if the Trojans can get something going here.
I still think we can attack down the field. Westminster's been in a 4-3 all night, all season, in fact.
Sacred Heart comes out and 3 wide receivers to the right. Left-hand motions out. Fusilier drops back and is under pressure immediately and is sacked. About a 6-yard loss there for the Trojans. That's going to bring up 2nd and 16. I'd like to give a shout out to the Fontenot's and Colligans that are watching at the Goyo Squirrel Camp. Good luck, Trojans. Thank you, Mr. Carl Fontenot, for that.
It looks like the Trojans are trying to go deep. She got to block long enough for it to develop. That just hasn't happened so far.
4 wide receivers set for the Trojans. Fusilier drops back, pressured again right away. Running for his life.
And
looks like it was intercepted. And that turnover is sponsored by Fontenot Financial. Fusilier's running for his life as soon as he's stepping back there. The Crusaders are getting a lot of pressure around the defensive left end, offensive right end. And that was really fortunate for Westminster. The big boy got the interception. The ball falls down. It's an incomplete pass because his arm was hit as he was throwing it.
Fusilier's had no time to pass.
It's going to bring up 1st and 10 for the Crusaders from the Sacred Heart 41-yard line. Give a shout out to Miss Courtney Butter for the donation. I hope you kill some squirrels tomorrow too, Miss Courtney. See if the Trojans can get their heads up and move on to the next play and be ready for the Crusaders offense here. Running play up the middle. Breaks to the outside, number 21, Kyle. Gains about 7 yards on the play, Kyle Horde.
Tackled from behind by Jumayu.
All right, that's the end of the first quarter. We have Westminster driving. The score is Westminster 7, Sacred Heart 0. You are watching the Blue and Gold Sports Network.
Do you know that Brown's Furniture has access to every single recliner, sofa, reclining chair, and sectional made by Lazy Boy? And that means if Lazy Boy makes it, you can get it at Brown's. You'll be amazed by the styles and color selection from Lazy Boy, including reclining sofas that'll knock your socks off, and recliners and motion furniture that gives a whole new meaning to comfort. So if Lazy Boy makes it, you can get it through Brown's. That's Brown's Furniture Showplace, all locations.
The law office of Jacob Fusilier is pleased to sponsor this broadcast of Trojan Athletics. With offices in Ville Platte, Jacob Fusilier offers quality legal services to this community. So please call 363-6661 for all your legal needs, and let's go Trojans.
But somehow it is marked now as 2nd and inches. He did not get 10 yards on the last run.
No, he didn't.
He had about 7 yards. Kyle Horde had about 7 yards on the play. And now it looks like he's got 9.5 on the play. I think maybe someone's calculus or algebra was off. give a shout out to Miss Joni Fondo at La Deniere at Millers Lake, former camp of Mr. B.B. Vidrine and Mr. Cody. Thank you for your donation. Also a shout out to Michelle West. Thank you, Miss Michelle. Hope you kill lots and lots of squirrels tomorrow. Let's see, Trojan team, good luck Monday for your first home game for the 8th grade team. Yeah, give us a little shout out that look here, Miss Michelle. Our 8th grade coached by Mr. Josh Renack Fondo and Mr. Carl Fondo and Mr. Damian Buell.
Go ahead.
Somehow it's going to end up being second and up. Now we're adjusting the chain gang over there, and it's second and about 3 now.
What?
Someone took out their compass and figured it out and be good to go. Second and 3 for Westminster.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, okay.
Hand off to number 21.
Okay.
That's Kyle Ward up the middle. Short in the first. That looks like by the Trojans. The Trojans are tackling him well, making him earn it. He's a big boy, 6'2", 210 pounds. Yeah, I wouldn't want to tackle him.
Hoo-ah!
33 here for Westminster. What you think, Damien? 4 down territory?
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they run it again.
Their kicker might be able to make it from here, although it's about a 50-some-odd yarder. I doubt it.
I still think it's 4 down territory.
Westminster with 2 wide receivers to the near side, 1 on the far side. George back also in the pistol. Take the snap, drop back, throw. Looks like he's going deep. And it is broken up. Nice play there by
Wesley Ortego.
Number 21, Wesley Ortego. They tried a post pattern to, is that number 11 for Westminster?
Yep, Damian Thomas.
It's your namesake who had that long touchdown to start there, Damien. They are bringing out
kicker. Yeah, they're going to kick it.
Number 88, Mac Profit, for a, looks like a 50-yard field goal. I'm a Trojan fan, but I've never seen a high school kid make a 50-yard. That might be something worth noting here now.
Yeah, this is unbelievable. I've never seen anything like this.
I don't know if I'm the Trojans, I might have someone back to try to catch it. Although he does have a good leg. Watch the fake here, but I don't. If it's good, the hold is good. The kick is up, and it is. Looks like it is
no good.
Short and to the right. He had to kick it at a real low trajectory. That looks like it's a little bit out of his range, but it was a heck of an attempt. I'll say that.
Yeah, that's still very extremely impressive.
Westminster drove, but came up empty. Sacred Heart is going to take over. It should be where he kicked it from on the 40, but I guess in high school maybe it's different. It's from where they snap the ball, so on about the 37-yard line.
Trojan offensive line needs to buckle down, get focused.
It looks to me like our right tackle needs a little bit of help on the right side. Having an H-back on that side to chip the guy, or maybe the running back to chip the guy might be a good idea. Usually hands off to Potan up the middle. He's got a hold. Nice run there by Potan. Like he gained about 6 on the play. It's going to bring up second and about 4 for the Trojans. Nice quick hitter there by Potan. They're going no huddle. Not in any rush, but more along the lines of no huddle and no substitutions like that.
Speed up the game. There's not many kids on Westminster coming off the field.
Hand off again to Potan up the middle. He's going to get a first down. That's going to be a first down sponsored by Ace Hardware and Healthworks Rehab. Nice run there by Potan. Sacred Heart may have found something. Even though Sacred Heart's going no huddle, Westminster is managing to substitute out. They took out a much smaller player in 14 to put a bigger player in 61, who weighs 285 pounds. I guess they had enough of those 2 runs there.
Yeah.
In a 4-3 set on defense. Hand off to Potan up the middle. He breaks it to the right side. Looks like he gained about 2 on the play. Bring up second and 8 for the Trojans right at midfield.
Oh, it's positive. That's 3 positive plays in a row for the Trojans.
Yeah, looks like though Westminster subs in and out. They go from a 3-4 whenever they think there's going to be a bad passing, and then they drop down into a 4-3 whenever they think Sacred Heart's starting to run on them a little bit. Motion across the formation. That's Jack's coming this way. Fusillade drops back, sets his feet, throws the ball to number 7. Oh, incomplete. Just a little ahead of him. Nice play there by number 15. That's Frith.
I like the play call, though.
For Westminster. That's going to and a 5 wide receiver set this time. It's empty backfield. Well, that 0-0 personnel, I guess.
Let's see if they can block them long enough.
It's like screen over the middle is a little too high. It's going to be 4th and long for the Trojans at about the 50-yard line. I'd imagine Sigur's probably punting here. The punt for Sacred Heart is number 3, Ellis Chapman. Deep for Westminster is at 15, Frith. Good snap. High kick this time by Ellis. Looks like it might hit somebody from Westminster. Be careful now. Down by the Trojans on about the 36-yard line where Westminster is going to take over. It's 9 minutes and 17 seconds to go with the second quarter. That first play for Westminster has been the only scoring play so far. The teams have settled in. I want to give a shout out to Jared Fontenot for the from Stokey and Norbert at the Campus Saline. Good luck tomorrow, guys. I hope y'all kill some squirrels or at least imbibe some of those beverages of adult variety this evening.
Yeah, we've had a few big plays this year also. I think maybe that's all we need. We need one big play to sustain a drive or get a touchdown.
Westminster takes over 1st and 10. 3 drops back, throw it to screen, knocked away the lineman.
Mayu
Nice play right there by number 28, Drew Mayu. He sniffed out that screen. It's a good thing because they had a lot of green in front of him there. Bring it up 2nd and 10 for Westminster. Westminster taking their time getting the play in this time.
Defense is holding strong since that first play.
Wide receivers to the far side, one to the near side. Handoff to number 21, Kyle Horde. Not much. Tackle for a gain of about 2 or 3 yards. Nice job there by the Trojans.
Yeah, definitely not a clean handoff right there. Kind of the momentum out of them.
In watching film of WCA, I noticed number 21 does a little hitch step and drops back with his right foot whenever he's getting the ball up the middle. All right, 3rd and about 7 for Westminster. Some 10 personnel as per usual. George drops back to pass. Looks like it's pretty much an all go. One guy stopped and broke off his route on the left side, but it's incomplete. It's going to be 4th down and 7 for Westminster. They bring out the punter. That 4th down is sponsored by No Financial. At least it's going to be a turnover as they kick it. We'll call it that. And this punt is sponsored by Nason Swallow Allstate. Number 88, Mac Profit, is going to be punting for the Crusaders, who
hopefully he shanked it.
He hit a line drive perfectly out of bounds, 45 yards down the field last time.
He picked it up and conned him.
Snap over his head, Damon, if we're going to get like that.
Yeah, more realistic.
Well, good snap. Punt is away. It's another low line drive to the right side. Ellis is thinking about picking it up and then decides not to. That ball is going to be down about the 21-yard line.
It's incredible the field position that it's a huge advantage.
punt sponsored by Mason Swallow Allstate. It's going to be a 1st and 10 for the Trojans, sponsored by Ace Hardware and HealthWorks Rehab. Shout out to all those hunters out there enjoying the game. I know y'all are all over the state. I kind of wish I was with y'all. Anybody want to give us a shout out or a Venmo donation? Please do so.
What's up, Trojan fans? Doggy Dog wishing all Sacred Hizzle fans to keep it real on the Bizzle and Gizzle Sports
Second
Network.
horse comes out on a
Peace,
2
y'all.
wide receiver set. 2 on the far side, 1 on the near side. Nice cut there by Potan. Looks like he gained him. Oh, he's still on his feet. Tough to tackle. Nice run. Looks like he gained about 7 on the play. Showing some of that power lifting strength. Shout out to Coach Dwayne. Thank you, Coach Dwayne, for getting those boys strong. Also, thank you for the donation, Julius Bischoff. Shout out to Elliot. He had the KDR, Loney, and Bischoff Squirrel Hunters streaming from the backwoods in Bond. I've been there, and it is hard to find that camp, I have to tell you. 2nd and 3 for the Trojans. 2 wide receivers set. Hand off to Platan, who makes a cut. Looks like he's going to be just short of the 1st down. If you're curious, just go to Venmo and look up Blue and Gold Camp Club, and you'll be able to find the link to us. All of your donations.
They gave him the 1st down.
It's down for the Trojans, sponsored by Ace Hardware and HealthWorks Rehab. All of your Venmo donations go straight into the Sacred Heart Athletics program. We all are volunteers up here. 1st and 10 for the Trojans. A couple of runs. Nice runs there by Potan. Usually from the pistol. A little bit heavier set here by Sacred Heart. Got back. Quick pass to number 7, Lejean, who makes the catch. Nice gain on the 1st down.
1st down.
Simple little hitch. Nice stop there by Lejean. Looking like his old cousin Dale Vidri, number 3, was an all-state wide receiver back in the day. He was number 3 because he catched the ball with 3 fingers. We're going to give him a 1st down. That's another 1st down sponsored by Ace Hardware and HealthWorks Rehab. Looks like Sacred Heart's maybe bringing an extra blocker to sort of keep the pass rush off of Tuesday. Not here. Now in a full wide receiver set. Fury in motion across the formation. Usually rolls to his right. Looks like it's a flood. Incomplete. Looks like he was
on them.
He was throwing to the middle guy on the flood. Number 6, Jax Fontenot. Incomplete. That's going to bring up 2nd and 10 for the Trojans. From their own 41-yard line. Damon, has been a good game after that first play. We settled in nicely. I think Coach Jacob would take this, right? We've played, honestly, Sacred Heart's not played up to their potential, and they're still in this ball game.
No, offensively we're struggling, but the defense has definitely settled in.
Westminster looks like they have 4-3 set. It's a quick pass complete to
Jax Fontenot.
Jax Fontenot makes the first guy miss. Gains about 6 on the play. That's going to bring up 3rd and manageable for Sacred Heart. 3rd and 4.
This is where we struggled.
Looks like we're at the 6-minute mark. That's going to be a hydration break sponsored by Evangeline Bank and Silas Lahe, Level TC. We're going to go to commercial. You're watching the Blue and Gold Sports Network.
For experts at Industrial Service and Supply.
I got the fishing poles. We got crickets, worms, and shiners. Yay! We need yo-yos too.
Get life jackets, sunglasses, artificial, frozen, and live bait, and everything else you need for your fishing trip. And don't forget your fishing license.
I can catch and release or put them in the grease.
Reel in everything all under one roof. Visit Industrial Service and Supply in Ville Platte, only minutes away from Millers Lake and Chico State Park.
This is Coach Joey Swallow. If you're looking to get an edge on your game, I'm here to help you. I specialize in all aspects of baseball, softball training, as well as confidence training. Also, don't forget about Big Cat sports cards and comics for all your hobby needs, from vintage vintage to modern players or comics, I have what you're looking for. Big Cat Sports Cars, always buying, selling, and trading.
Welcome back to Crusader Stadium. 3rd and 4 for the Trojans. Fusilier drops back. Looks deep. Jack Spondo with the catch. Nice throw and catch there by the Trojans. That's a big play. That's going to be a first down, sponsored by Ace Hardware and HealthWorks Rehab. And we're in the red zone, sponsored by Brown's Furniture Showplace. Nice throw and catch there. It's all go, it looked like.
Trojans in desperate need of a big play, and they got it. Can they capitalize?
Looks like Sacred Heart changed a little bit of their blocking stuff, and they're picking up that right end that was coming around. And when Fusilier has time, he's able to make the throws. 3 wide receiver set. Jackson going across the formation. Hand off to Potan, follows Jackson to the right side, cuts up, gains about a couple yards on the play. That's going to bring up 2nd and 8.
You know, last week, David, we struggled when we got into the scoring positions, and it seems like we're struggling again this week. Hopefully we can shrug that off and get the ball in the end zone.
Well, this is the furthest we've penetrated their defense so far. 2 wide receiver set. Fusilier hands off to Potan. Oh, he keeps it himself, rolls to his right.
He's
running to his line.
Horse collar?
Yeah,
there we go.
Yeah, looks like a horse collar tackle called by Mr. Damian Gilroy. And that's what it is. It's a personal foul, horse collar tackle. It's probably going to be half the distance to the goal. It comes an automatic first down.
Well, that's going to help tremendously.
Oh, okay.
It's supposed to be more.
Well, from about the 18, it ought to go to about the 8 or 9 yard line, half the distance to the goal. Should be 1st and goal for the Trojans. Well, about the 9 yard line. Let's see what Coach Tracy dials up here in our first goal to go play.
Yeah, if I was a betting man, I'd said it'd be running. It brought action in them. Well, unless he's just there to help pass block.
Sacred Heart's going a couple more tight ends. It seems like they help the tackles block their ends. Of course, now Westminster's in a goal line defense. 3 wide receivers set for the Trojans. And off the Potan.
Full of steam.
Nice. Not a bad game there. They had 2 lead blockers in front of him, and on the left side looked like he gained.
That's my first and goal. Trojans. That first down brought to you by Ace Hardware and HealthWorks Rehab.
I'm not too sure why it's first down and not second down. I guess it wasn't an automatic first down on the horse collar. But we'll take it.
We've seen stranger things this season, David.
We got a timeout on the field, timeout by Westminster.
Around people we care about, fishing with Grandpa, hunting with Dad, cooking on the porch, or just sitting by a fire. Tell them Evangeline.
Welcome back to Crusader Field. Happy Squirrel Day Friday. Hope everyone's enjoying their squirrel camp, and maybe the lady's getting ready to go shopping tomorrow. I know one lady that lives on West Main Street in my house is getting ready to go shopping tomorrow. Score is 7-0. Westminster ahead of Sacred Heart with 3 minutes and 43 seconds to go in the second quarter. Sacred Heart is deep in Westminster territory. It looks like it's first and goal from about the 4.5-yard line. He gained 4 or 5 yards in that last play. I wouldn't be surprised to see the same play here.
Yeah, he had a nice head full of steam, man. Just piled his way through.
Usually takes the snap, hands it to Potter, who runs over his own guy, his lead blocker. It looks like he gained
short
about half of the yardage needed. Looks like he gained 2. That brought it down to about the 2-yard line.
You know, 2 years ago, David, we got inside the 5-yard line.
Oh, okay.
And we failed to score.
It wouldn't be a bad time right here for Sacred Heart to call a timeout. Something tells me there's only 12 seconds left on the play clock, and that's what they're going to do. That's the first timeout. Timeout is sponsored by Evangeline Bank and Silas Lai, Level and TC, or watching the Blue and Gold Sports Network.
Level and TC Materials are proud to sponsor the Sacred Heart Trojans this season. The team at Level and TC Materials is committed to providing exceptional quality and service for all of your dirt work, land clearing, and leveling needs. From limestone, fill sand and topsoil, to house pads, driveways, and grading, Level and TC Materials has got you covered. Contact us today and go Trojans.
All night by 4. It's second and goal from about the 2.5, 3-yard line. Sacred Heart in a bunch formation on the right. Usually in the pistol with Potan to his left. Usually takes the snap, hands it to Pot. No, it's an end around to number 5. Seth Henry, touchdown. Trojans. What a creative call by the Coach Tracy. Wonderful job there by Sacred Heart. They had the angle on the blocks on the edge, and that was perfectly done. Well done. That touchdown is sponsored by Savoy Hospital and Pete's Food Store. And there's extra point coming up by Chapman to try to tie the game, sponsored by T&J Ford. Big extra point here for the Trojans. Oh, it looked like Westminster was offsides, but so we get a free shot at it. Looks like it is. They didn't let us have the kick.
Looked good to me.
Neither of the officials indicated whether the kick was good. I guess they blew the play dead.
I mean,
usually with just a minor offside like that, they let you play it out and either take the play or not. So they're going to move it half the distance to the goal.
I don't.
Well, Chapman got a warm-up kick and he made that one, so let's hope we can make this one now. Good snap, hold is down, kick is up, and it is
good.
Good. We've got a tie ball game with 2 minutes and 55 seconds left until half.
Fantastic drive by the Trojans.
Wonderful drive, great play call at the end by Coach Tracy. Seth was only had one man to beat, long and tall and athletic like his dad is, and he is. He was able to stretch and get in that end zone. Got some crowd over here from Westminster trying to fire up their team.
Just remember, we get the ball at halftime, so this.
That's right. Sacred Heart does get the ball to start the second half, but there's still 2 minutes and 5 seconds left, and both teams have 2 timeouts, so that's some time.
Trojan defense.
This kickoff sponsored by Total Automotive and Dr. Jake LaFleur. Let's see if we're going to do an accidental onside kick again. Deep for the Crusaders, number 9, Evan Lemon. Number 15, that is Gavin Frith. William Chapman to kick off for the Trojans. As we are treated to the man in stripes jogging across the field, get in position. Let's go. This time it's further kickoff by Chapman. Oh, to the edge. Looks like it was about to roll out of bounds. Then it was skipped by number 9, Lemon. Oh, he better not get the edge. There isn't anyone there. Oh, Rumai is going to be able to run him down, thankfully for the Trojans.
It ended up being about the same. That was dangerous by number 9.
Yeah, he would have been well advised to probably let that roll out of bounds, but
He ended up about the same area that he would have. We got the penalty.
all right, this is going to be a big defensive set here for the Trojans. Let's find out if Westminster's going to perhaps panic a little and just continue to try to go deep.
They haven't been in this situation all season, so
I see number 11, Damian Thomas, coming and sitting on the bench for Westminster, so he's not in the game. He's the one that has the long touchdown to start the game off for Westminster, at least their offensive part of their game.
And boom, the ball's there. Can you see that hole right there? He sees it.
Quarterback Stephen George for Westminster with 21, Kyle Horde next to him. Westminster is in a 4 wide receiver set. Play action fake. George drops back to pass. Looks like he's going to take off the run. He stops and sets his feet, and it goes down. There's going to be a sack there by the Trojans. That sack sponsored by Industrial Supply.
just to give a score update on another district game. Opelousas Catholic is beating St. Ed's 31-16 right now.
Well, I guess they're taking out their offensive frustrations on St. Ed's from last week. That's going to bring up 2nd and long for the Crusaders. Looks like it's about 16, 17 yards. And a bunch formation to the right. Looks like it's going to be a speed option. They pitch it out to number 21. Nice play there by Westminster. They run a bunch formation to the right, and then run a speed option to the right between George and Kyle Horde. That's their 2 main guys as far as running the ball and offensively. Not a bad job by the Trojans. That's going to bring up 3rd and about 8 or 9 for Westminster, with 1 minute and 37 seconds left on the clock, and it's still running until halftime.
Number 11, Damian Thomas, is still on the bench. Hard place for him to be in this position in the game.
George dropped back to pass. Looks like it's an out route. He's open. Nice throw and catch there by Frith. Good tackle. Oh, is he down? No, wasted a lot of time. Taking a while to get tackled, but that's going to stop the clock as they move the chains. Catch made by number 15, Gavin Frith. Tackled by 2-3 different Trojans there. Clock running with about 1 minute and 10 seconds to go. Westminster has the ball 1st and 10 on their 45-yard line. Westminster in a full wide receiver set. George drops back to pass. Looks like he's getting pressured. Flushed left. Throws complete and out of bounds, although he pushed him backwards out of bounds. I don't know why we're stopping the clock on that other than to move the chains. Frith with another catch.
The only bad thing is Westminster does have a kicker, so they can be trying to get in field goal range right now.
To me, the clock should have been running here. Whenever Frith caught that ball, we pushed him backwards, but when he went out of bounds, but the referee saw it otherwise. Shout out to Elena Ryder for the donation for Danny Ryder, Nick Ortego, Sammy Munier, and kids from the Squirrel Camp. George drops back, throws complete. Hold on there. Nice tackle there by number 3, Ellis Chapman. Westminster's going to use its 2nd timeout. He gained about 9 on the play. 44 seconds left. That's going to be the Westminster's 2nd timeout that they use. They have 1 remaining.
Best of luck to the Sacred Heart Trojans from Nason Swallow Allstate and the Swallow family. Allstate Insurance Agent Nason Swallow is now open for business and ready to serve you. Born and raised in Ville Platte, Nason is committed to providing our community and surrounding areas with the best insurance products and services. A local agent that you can count on to help protect all that matters in life. The friendly staff at Nason Swallow Allstate will set your mind at ease and will even do the switching and paperwork for you. Stop by or call today. Nason Swallow Allstate, 222 North Chautauqua Street in Ville Platte. Call 337-363-6.
That's a
Welcome back to Crusader Field on the 1st and 10 by Westminster. George decided to go into double coverage on a flag route. It was
almost picked off by Jack's front.
Almost picked off there by Jax. That'll bring up 2nd and 10 for Westminster with 37 seconds on the clock. They have 1 timeout remaining.
Go ahead.
Trojans trying to keep everything in front of them, but again,
and no one covered the flat there. Both of them went with the guy going deep, which was probably a good idea.
11, Damian Thomas is back in the game now.
Thomas on the bottom of your screen, Frith at the top. Another receiver each in a slot. Looks like Sacred Heart's coming on a blitz. It's a quick pass to no man's land. Like a little bit of a miscommunication between George and number 11, Damian. Thomas there, he cut out, and it looks like George thought he was cutting in, but no harm, no foul. That's going to bring up 3rd and 10 for the Crusaders.
32 seconds remaining.
Shout out thank you for the donation from Taylor Ortego. Go Wesley, number 21, which, look, we need Wesley right now big time because he's our starting cornerback. One of them.
He's lined up on Thomas.
3 wide receivers to the far side. 1 to the near side. George calls for the ball, drops back. It's a long pass to the left side, incomplete. That's going to bring up 4th and 10 with 26 seconds to go. Westminster has the ball on about the 35-yard line, which would make it a 52, 53-yard field goal, which they tried a 50-yarder earlier that was shortened to the right. I have a feeling they're not going to try a field goal here.
Yeah, it's a big stop, though, for the Trojans right here.
Well, everybody back. Tackle, tackle, tackle. Yeah. Westminster can throw it in the middle of the field because they do have a timeout.
Okay, yeah.
4th down for Westminster.
Okay.
Sacred Heart only have 5 men in the box this time, definitely playing coverage. George calls for the ball, drops back to throw. Looks like there's a flag on the play. The kind of flag that usually comes whenever there's some sort of illegal procedure. Sacred Heart tackles. Is that Frith? Short of the 1st down. That's going to turn the ball over on downs. That turnover. Let's see what the flag is first. Yeah, illegal formation, it looks like, on the Crusaders. They probably had one too many lined up in the backfield. They only had 6 men on the line of scrimmage, but we're going to decline that. Take over on downs. That turnover is sponsored by Fontenot Financial. That's going to be a 1st down for Sacred Heart, sponsored by Ace Hardware and HealthWorks Rehab. I'd imagine Sacred Heart will probably kneel this one out.
Yeah, that's you got the ball at halftime. There's no sense in risking it. It almost backfired last week against OC.
Well, that's right. We tried once, and it was quite dangerous. And then after that, they decided, yeah, we're going to go ahead and just take this into halftime. So Sacred Heart, 1st and 10 from their own 32-yard line with 16 seconds to go before half. Looks like Fielder's going to take the ball and take a knee. Westminster does have a timeout, but they're going to let the clock expire. Yeah. So, all right, Damien, we played a half of football. Nobody's winning still. 7-7. You are watching the Blue and Gold Sports Network.
HealthWorks Rehab is ready to get you back into the game. Physical therapists Andy Poche, David Vidrine, Clay Landreneau, and Austin Dufresne are pleased to sponsor this broadcast for the Do or Die Trojan family. Call for an appointment at our Ville Platte Clinic, 1477 West LaSalle Street, phone number 3632600, or in Mamou at Savoie Medical Center, phone number 4680460, or at Magnolia Therapeutics, phone number 5062294. That's HealthWorks Rehab, helping every body work.
them out of the hospital long term.
Perry's Tire and Service, a proud supporter of the Sacred Heart Trojans, would like to remind everyone of their services. In addition to tires, Perry's Tire Service offers oil changes, brake services, alignments, and minor engine repair. They are located at 903 West Lincoln Road in Ville Platte. Give Kevin a call at 337-363-5621 for all of your automotive maintenance needs. Perry's Tire and Service will keep you rolling.
In Ville Platte, football is more than a sport, it's a tradition. And at Sacred Heart, our Trojans carry that legacy with every play, every tackle, and every touchdown. Just like our team, our community deserves strong support, and that's where Savoy Medical Center steps in. Visit Savoy Family Healthcare, Ville Platte Family Care, Mamu Family Care, and our newest clinic, Savoy Internal Medicine. These trusted clinics have hometown heart. From pediatrics to chronic care, we're here for your family, your health, and your future. Savoy Medical Center, our family, healing yours.
This game is being brought to you by Vidrine's Ace Hardware, located in Ville Platte and Rain. Go by and see Cody, Louise, Phillip, and the staff for all your hardware needs. Vidrine's is fully stocked with paint, mulch, grills, plumbing supplies, lawn and garden supplies, hunting supplies, electrical supplies, and much more. Ace is the place with the helpful hardware folks. Go Trojans! Good luck, Trojans. From Capital Planning in Ville Platte, owners Todd, Marcus, and Amy Vale invite you to come in or call today. Capital Planning offers life insurance, retirement planning, tax planning, investments, and more. Capital Planning has been helping customers since 1989. They're located at 616 West Main Street in Ville Platte, or give them a call at 337-363-1797. Their office hours are Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. They hope to see you soon. Go Trojans! Go Trojans from Dr. Brandon Fontenot and staff, located at 421 Jack Miller Road in Ville Platte. Dr. Brandon provides internal medicine services along with all of your endoscopy needs. Dr. Brandon accepts most major insurances and is currently accepting new patients. So give them a call today at 337-363-5684. And once again, go Trojans! Dr. Jake LaFleur is a proud supporter of Sacred Heart Trojan Athletics. His practice covers primary care for adults, including annual wellness visits, high blood pressure, diabetes, cancer screenings, and more. Call his office at 337-363-7036 or come by 503 Jack Miller Road to schedule an appointment. Most insurances are accepted. Go Trojans! Some life events you can anticipate, while others surprise you. Some are significant enough to affect your household finances, your investment strategy, and even your vision of the future. This is when meeting with an experienced financial professional counts. Brandy Fontenot at Fontenot Financial Services can help pre-retirees and retirees plan in anticipation of life events, as well as adjust plans in response to unexpected changes. They are prepared to help clients through their life and retirement transitions and make any necessary changes. Give her a call, 337-363-2346, or stop by 1301 West LaSalle Street in Ville Platte. Teats Food Store, located at 2210 West Main in Ville Platte, specializes in quality smoked meats. Their award-winning smoked pure pork sausage, tasso, and boudin is filled with flavor that will make you come back for more. And that's not all. Teats offers a full line of groceries, beer, wine, liquor, gas, and much more. Oh, and Teats will ship their smoked meats all over the country. Visit their website at teatsfoodstore.com or give them a call at 337-363-1839 for more details. T&J Ford, located at 1231 West Main Street in Ville Platte, wishes the Sacred Heart Trojans the best of luck. At T&J Ford, we're proud to serve the people of Ville Platte and surrounding communities with some of the most popular vehicles around Louisiana. We have a top-notch selection of brand-new vehicles to choose from, as well as an extensive inventory of pre-owned vehicles. Come by and check out our selection of crossovers, SUVs, and trucks. Plus, we have an in-house parts and service department for all your needs. That's T&J Ford. Call 337-363-2153. Or visit our website at tjfordinc.com. This game is brought to you in part by Total Automotive, 610 Tate Cove Road in Ville Platte. Total Automotive is your go-to place for all automotive repairs, tires, AC service, and much more. Total Automotive is an authorized CarQuest auto parts dealer featuring everything you need to get you back on the road with confidence. Total Automotive is open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Saturdays, 7 a.m. to noon. Go Trojans! Total Automotive in Ville Platte. Call 337-363-7771.
Do you know that Brown's Furniture has access to every single recliner, sofa, reclining chair, and sectional made by Lazy Boy? And that means if Lazy Boy makes it, you can get it. At Brown's, you'll be amazed by the styles and color selection from Lazy Boy, including reclining sofas that'll knock your socks off, and recliners and motion furniture that gives a whole new meaning to comfort. So, if Lazy Boy makes it, you can get it through Brown's. That's Brown's Furniture Showplace, all locations.
The law office of Jacob Fuselier is pleased to sponsor this broadcast of Trojan Athletics. With offices in Ville Platte, Jacob Fuselier offers quality legal services to this community. So please call 363-6661 for all your legal needs, and let's go Trojans.
Get ready for fishing season with the outdoor experts at Industrial Service and Supply.
I got the fishing poles. We got crickets, worms, and shiners. Yay! We need yo-yos too.
Get life jackets, sunglasses, artificial, frozen, and live bait, and everything else you need for your fishing trip. And don't forget your fishing license.
I can catch and release or put them in the grease.
Reel in everything all under one roof. Visit Industrial Service and Supply in Ville Platte, only minutes away from Millers Lake and Chico State Park.
This is Coach Joey Swallow. If you're looking to get an edge on your game, I'm here to help you. I specialize in all aspects of baseball, softball training, as well as confidence training. Also, don't forget about Big Cat sports cards and comics for all your hobby needs. From vintage to modern players or comics, I have what you're looking for. Big Cat sports cards, always buying, selling, and trading.
Our fondest memories are those centered around people we care about. Fishing with Grandpa, hunting with Dad, cooking on the porch, or just sitting by a fire telling the good old stories. Being around the people that we trust, we respect.
Level and TC Materials are proud to sponsor the Sacred Heart Trojans this season. The team at Level and TC Materials is committed to providing exceptional quality and service for all of your dirt work, land clearing, and leveling needs. From limestone, fill sand, and topsoil to house pads, driveways, and grading, Level and TC Materials has got you covered. Contact us today and go Trojans.
Best of luck to the Sacred Heart Trojans from Nason Swallow Allstate and the Swallow family. Allstate Insurance Agent Nason Swallow is now open for business and ready to serve you. Born and raised in Ville Platte, Nason is committed to providing our community and surrounding areas with the best insurance products and services. A local agent that you can count on to help protect all that matters in life. The friendly staff at Nason Swallow Allstate will set your mind at ease and will even do the switching and paperwork for you. Stop by or call today. Nason Swallow Allstate, 222 North Chautauqua Street in Ville Platte. Call 337-363-6767.
HealthWorks Rehab is ready to get you back into the game. Physical therapists Andy Poche, David Vidrine, Clay Landreneau, and Austin Dufresne are pleased to sponsor this broadcast for the Do or Die Trojan family. Call for an appointment at our Ville Platte Clinic, 1477 West LaSalle Street. Phone number 363-2600. Or in Mamou at Savoie Medical Center. Phone number 4680460. Or at Magnolia Therapeutics. Phone number 5062294. That's HealthWorks Rehab, helping every body work.
Perry's Tire and Service, a proud supporter of the Sacred Heart Trojans, would like to remind everyone of their services. In addition to tires, Perry's Tire Service offers oil changes, brake services, alignments, and minor engine repair. They are located at 903 West Lincoln Road in Ville Platte. Give Kevin a call at 337-363-5621 for all of your automotive maintenance needs. Perry's Tire and Service will keep you rolling.
In Ville Platte, football is more than a sport, it's a tradition. And at Sacred Heart, our Trojans carry that legacy with every play, every tackle, and every touchdown. Just like our team, our community deserves strong support, and that's where Savoy Medical Center steps in. Visit Savoy Family Healthcare, Ville Platte Family Care, Mamu Family Care, and our newest clinic, Savoy Internal Medicine. These trusted clinics have hometown heart. From pediatrics to chronic care, we're here for your family, your health, and your future. Savoy Medical Center, our family, healing yours.
You're tuned in to Mighty Trojan Action, live on the Blue and Gold Sports Network.
Welcome back. It's halftime at Crusader Stadium. The score is 7-7 between Sacred Heart and Westminster. Been a heck of a ball game so far, Damien. Tell me what you saw in the first half.
Well, it's like I talked about in the pregame show. Brought up Westminster's been making big plays all season, and the question was, can they sustain a drive against the Sacred Heart defense? And it looks like outside of that one big play, they have not been able to sustain a drive. Had a couple of turnovers, couldn't convert on third down. All we got to do is get our offense going like that last drive and try to maybe pull away. But against a Westminster team like this that can score in one play, game's never out of reach.
No, yeah, you're right about that. Westminster scored on the very first play that they had the ball on offense. Sacred Heart's going to receive the second half kickoff, even though they had the first possession of the game because of what you called an accidental onside kick recovered by the Trojans. I would say that was perfect special teams by the Trojans, if you ask me. But
we've had a few breaks. We had that with the onside kick. We had the Thomas Desatel pick that got returned. A good amount, but then we had to block in the back or whatever. We got pushed back on that. We ended up not taking advantage of it. We had a few drives where we get a first down, but then we just couldn't sustain until finally the last drive. We finally punched it in from 2 yards out.
One of the things I've seen, it seemed like Sacred Heart early was having a hard time pass blocking, especially around the offensive right side. They seem to have adjusted and fixed that.
Yeah.
And let's not forget also, a big old boy had one of those interceptions for a deflected ball. And so Westminster took it over at about the 30-yard line. They didn't do anything with that either. So the Trojan defense, the defense travels. It looks like the Trojans defense traveled again.
They stepped up, settled down, and they looked right back in the same shape they've been in all year.
And shout out to all those folks at the Squirrel Camp if y'all are still awake. Or maybe y'all are eating at halftime like we like to do and then go to bed after. But I don't know if you're going to be able to go to bed on this game.
Y'all might want to stay up for this one.
This looks like it's going to be a good one. All right, well, still have about 34 minutes to the second half kickoff. You are watching the Blue and Gold Sports Network.
This game is being brought to you by Vidrine's Ace Hardware, located in Ville Platte and Rain. Go by and see Cody, Louise, Phillip, and the staff for all your hardware needs. Vidrine's is fully stocked with paint, mulch, grills, plumbing supplies, lawn and garden supplies, hunting supplies, electrical supplies, and much more. Ace is the place with the helpful hardware folks. Go Trojans! Good luck, Trojans. From Capital Planning in Ville Platte, owners Todd, Marcus, and Amy Vale invite you to come in or call today. Capital Planning offers life insurance, retirement planning, tax planning, investments, and more. Capital Planning has been helping customers since 1989. They're located at 616 West Main Street in Ville Platte, or give them a call at 337-363-1797. Their office hours are Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. They hope to see you soon. Go Trojans.
You're tuned in to Mighty Trojan Action, live on the Blue and Gold Sports Network.
All right, we're about to kick off the third quarter at Crusader Field with the score 7-7. And one of the two undefeated matchups in the state this week. Westminster Crusaders hosting the Sacred Heart Trojans. I want to say go Trojans from the camp at Mondavia from Cody Ace Hardware. Here's the kickoff by number 88, Mac Profit. Looks like it's going to go into the end zone for a touchback. Oh, he's a weapon, isn't he?
Yeah.
Now it looked like when LSU's guy kicks off, it landed about 6-7 yards deep in the end zone on that one.
Well, we'll see if the Trojans can take advantage, because Westminster hasn't been in this spot all season. They have just dominated every single game. They've never pressed. Maybe the starters haven't even played a full game yet. We've been in this situation last week, so I think when it comes down to this, the Trojans have more experience in the close games so far this year.
All right, Sacred Heart's going to start their opening drive of the second half at their own 20-yard line. They're going to come out in a 3 wide receiver set, 2 to the near side, 1 to the far side. Fusilier with Potam behind it. Fusilier takes the snap, hands it to Potam, the middle, who's met at the line of scrimmage. Nice tackle there by number. That's 15. Number 10. Number 10. That is Jack Hunt. There's going to be no gain on the play. That's going to be 2nd down and 10 for the Trojans.
If Potan can go untouched about 2 or 3 yards, he's had some good gains. He's getting hit right after he receives the ball almost.
Westminster comes out in that 4-3 defense that they're sort of going to whenever they're trying to stop our run. We've got 2 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. That's Potam behind Fusilier in the pistol. Fusilier takes the snap, drops back, quick pass to Jack Font on the left side. Oh, nice tackle by number 11, Damian Thomas. Well, he held on for dear life. Otherwise, Jack's might have gained a lot more on that play.
Yeah, that was the first down.
You're tuned in to Mighty Trojan Action, live on the Blue and Gold Sports Network.
It's going to bring up 3rd and about 5 for the Trojans. Westminster staying in their 4-3 defense, it looks like. Fusilier takes the snap, drops back to quick pass. It's a throw to number 7, complete. Nice catch there by Lejean. Looks like it's going to be close. Well, we started exactly on the 20. If that tip of that nose of that ball touches the 30, it's a first down.
First down, Trojans.
That is a first down.
That's brought to you by Ace Hardware and HealthWorks Rehab.
Just enough there for the Trojans. Nice job by Lejean to reach out and get that. So 1st and 10 for the Trojans from their own 30-yard line. Opening drive of the second half. We're tied 7-7. Fusilier hands to Potan. Power to the left side. Looks like he gained about 1.5 yards. We'll call it 2 and say 2nd and about 8 for the Trojans.
Westminster's done a good job wrapping up.
Looks like a little bit on that power play. We're having a little bit of a backside penetration coming and catching Potan from the backside there. Yeah, that's only gain about 1. I guess it's about 2nd and 9 for the Trojans. Westminster still in their 3-4 defense that they've shifted to just try to stop our running game.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for us to try to go deep again. We just have to have the pass protection.
Usually takes the snap, hands to Potan on the left side. Gains 1 yard. That's going to bring up 3rd and long for the Trojans. They're running into the teeth of that 4-3 defense with those two big old boys up the middle. It's going to be difficult to make very many yards there. Catholic Point Capee was more successful running off tackle around where the ends would cut up, come upfield, and they would cut behind him.
The quarterback did a great job running the ball. I think he ran for 177 yards and 2 touchdowns.
Oh, okay.
3rd and 8 for the Trojans. 2 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. Patan next to Fusilier. Got Seth Gilroy coming in motion across the formation. Fusilier drops back to pass. Throw.
That's a pass interference, huh?
Looks like it was incomplete, but Jackson is clapping as if flag on the play is going to go against Westminster.
Yeah, that's pretty clear. I mean, he held it.
That takes some guts there by the line judge, because he is on the Westminster sideline, and that call happened right in front of their bench. Coach Porter is not pleased with the call.
I mean, he clearly held him through the route.
Looks like the white hat might be talking to the line judge and seeing if they're going to wave that flag off or whatever. Nope, they're going to call pass interference on Westminster. That's going to be a first down for the Trojans, sponsored by Ace Hardware and HealthWorks Rehab. And when we get a first down, we get our little squirrel dancing, so I like that. Nice job by the Wizard of Troy over there.
Where's the...
There's a little bit of confusion on the field as far as where the ball needs to be.
Yeah, well, this is not the NFL. It's on a spot foul.
Nope. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Trojans on their own 47-yard line.
Westminster fans are upset, but it was clear as day pass interference.
Crowd from Westminster trying to cheer their defense on.
It's phony stuff. It didn't happen.
3 wide receivers set. Fusilier takes the snap. Play action. Pulls it. Drop.
Drop. No, that ball dropped. That ball fell to the ground.
Run pass option. Pulled it. Fusilier pulled it. Tried to hit Lejean on the slant.
A little high.
And tipped off of Lejean's fingers. He's a little high and outside. Just a bit outside. Going to bring up 2nd and 10 for the Trojans. Well, this is 4-3. We had a lot of success early in the game on some stick routes to our slot receiver. I'm wondering if we're going to... Sacred Heart looks like they're going to come out in 10 personnel, and if you don't know what that means, the first digit stands for the number of running backs, and the second digit stands for the number of tight ends, and then you subtract those from 5, and that's how many wide receivers you got.
Oh, okay.
So if we in 10 personnel, that means we're going 4 wide, and that's what we got. 4 wide receiver set.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, okay.
Usually drops back, sets his feet, shuffles up, throws. Oh, nice throw.
Wow, nice.
Nice throw. Way to step up there.
Quanto.
Nice first down conversion there for Sacred Heart. Fusilier would not have made that throw last year. He would not have stepped up in the pocket like that and delivered the ball. That's a second-year starter, and you can see it. See how he steps up right here, finds his man, boom. He's comfortable in the pocket. Nice throw and catch, and good catch by Jax. He is the nephew of Anna Elizabeth Dusek, who wanted to give a shout-out to Jax. 1st and 10, sponsored by Ace Hardware and HealthWorks Rehab. 3 wide receivers. Nice spin move by Patin. Gains about 3 on the play. Bring up 2nd and 7. Harris doing a good job of mixing up the run and the pass. I would
keep it balanced.
Well, we
keep
just
the defense guessing.
A generous donation from Mr. Joey Shane Fontenot of the class of 93/94. Go Jax from Joey. Thank you, Mr. Joey. 2nd and 7. Fusilier drops back to pass. It's a quick pass to the outside, and it's dropped by Ellis Chapman. Just a little wide. It was a close bang-bang play. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7 for the Trojans. Trojans went back to the quick passing game there. Regardless, you have to say that this drive has been effective. It's taken up almost half the quarter. They've got 3-4 first downs so far, although it started off with the help of a couple of penalties.
Yeah.
Sacred Heart in a full wide receiver set. Usually next to Potat, takes the snap, rolls to his left, throws it to Seth Gilray, who's tackled immediately. Nice tackle there. Nice tackle, nice job. If that tackle doesn't happen, Seth gets the first down there.
Do you go for it?
And it's 4th and about 6 for the Trojans. It's a tie ball game. Looks like their offense is going to stay on the field. It wouldn't be bad to draw them off sides right here. It's going to be a hydration break in the 3rd quarter, sponsored by Evangeline Bank, Silas Lahe, Level and TC, and lots of first downs, sponsored by Ace Hardware and HealthWorks Rehabs. You are watching the Blue and Gold Sports Network.
Go Trojans from Dr. Brandon Fontenot and staff, located at 421 Jack Miller Road in Ville Platte. Dr. Brandon provides internal medicine services along with all of your endoscopy needs. Dr. Brandon accepts most major insurances and is currently accepting new patients. So give them a call today at 337-363-5684. And once again, go Trojans. Dr. Jake LaFleur is a proud supporter of Sacred Heart Trojan Athletics. His practice covers primary care for adults, including annual wellness visits, high blood pressure, diabetes, cancer screenings, and more. Call his office at 337-363-7036 or come by 503 Jack Miller Road to schedule an appointment. Most insurances are accepted. Go Trojans.
You're tuned in to Mighty Trojan Action, live on the Blue and Gold Sports Network.
All right, well, welcome back to Crusader Field. 5 minutes and 40 seconds to go. It's 4th and 6 for Sacred Heart, who's driving. This is one of the big plays of the game so far. Empty set, Fusilier by himself. Takes the snap, drops back, no pressure. He's got time, rolls to his right. Now he's under pressure. Oh, fumble. With the fumble, well, a fumble makes no difference. They just stop short of the first down anyway. Sacred Heart actually gained a couple of yards on the fumble there. Nobody hurt there. No, not a big deal. That's holding on the Trojans is going to be declined. Usually tried to get away. Number 70. Alex Thomas knocked the ball out.
I didn't see
Covered
it,
by Westminster. But
I'm assuming Westminster had good coverage right there.
it looked like it, yes. They did have good coverage. Number 11, Damian Thomas was not fooled by the hook and go by number 7, Lejean for us. That's going to bring a first down. That turnover is sponsored by No Financial. It's going to be first down Westminster. Their initial possession of the second half from about their own 29-yard line. Like Westminster is in a little heavier set here. They're going to run 20 personnel. Quarterback keep to the left side. Looks like the Trojans sniffed it out. Not a bad job there by the Trojans. Game out two. George kept it.
Tackle made by Thomas Desertel.
Desertel's playing a good game so far tonight. Second and about 8 for Westminster. They came in a little bit heavier set. They had an H-back rather than spreading up all 4 guys. This time they have an actual inline tight end, which is usually number 2 for them. Omar Gilray. Hops back, quick out to Damian. Made the catch. Looks like it's a late hit out of bounds by the Trojans. You can ill afford that sort of thing right there. It would have been 3rd and about 4, and rather that's going to give that late hit's going to give Westminster a first down. Personal foul. Late hit out of bounds on the Trojans. You can handle that. If your defense is playing aggressive, sometimes that happens. It's hard to tell where you are on the field. Can't let that get you down. Just go on to the next play.
Well, it looked like Aston was coming in hot and just couldn't stop his momentum.
It's going to give Westminster the ball at about midfield, 1st and 10.
Got number 66, Liam Wiedering, coming into the game.
George takes the snap. It's a screen pass to 21. Breaks a couple tackles, and he's wow. A simple little screen pass to number 21.
Golden said it's
Kyle Horde, and he broke a couple tackles.
Out, just couldn't get the tackles.
Simple little swing pass to the right, and the backside over pursued, and he broke a couple tackles and busted it for a long one. Well, that's all right. Trojan tackling has been good all year. That was one time that it didn't happen. But Trojans are going to have to move on from that and continue to control the ball like they did the first part of the second half. Lining up for the extra point, number 88, Mac Profit. Something tells me this is a big extra point. Frith is your holder. Good snap, good hold. Pick is up. And it is good. So with 4 minutes and 22 seconds left in the third quarter, Westminster takes the lead, 14-7. Give a shout out to Mr. Tucker Addington for the Venmo. Thank you, Mr. Tucker.
I watch all your games on BGSN. It's huge. The Blue and Gold Sports Network is tremendous. Watching sports is great again. Sacred Heart is better than ever. Good luck today, and go Trojans.
Hey, Trojan fans. This is Joe Rogan. I watch the Blue and Gold Sports Network from time to time, and wow, I love your Trojan spirit. You Cajuns really know how to do it right. I'll be watching. Go Trojans.
Welcome back to Crusader Field, 14-7 game now. Profit about to kick off for Westminster, who's been nothing but touchbacks so far. Looks like this one's going to be returnable.
Evan Huffman.
Huffman, nice move. Huffman, great. Nice job. Nice return by Huffman. Wow, heck of a return by Huffman to the 49-yard line. He's been getting some tremendous reps at JV. He's been their running back, and our JV, I want to shout out to them. They actually finished with a win. He's got some quick moves. Nice cut right.
That's a
there by Huffman.
Be the Westminster 49.
Blocking by the Trojans, dude. So let's see if Sacred Heart can take advantage of some of the better field position they've had all game. First down, sponsored by Ace Hardware and HealthWorks Rehab. Looks like the Trojans need to hustle to the line of scrimmage. There's 13 seconds on the play clock. Mounting a 3 wide receiver set, 2 to the far side, 1 to the near side.
Go ahead.
Usually takes the snap, keeps it himself, running to the left side.
Thanks, man.
Tackled there by
on his head again.
Nice tackle there by Jack Hunt. Sort of a mesh concept, and usually kept it, but Westminster was not fooled. Lost 1 on the play, bring up 2nd and 11 for the Trojans. Sacred going 4 wide this time. Sam behind Fusilier. Quick pass to number 3. Ellis Chapman. Incomplete. It was short. That's going to bring up 3rd and 11 for the Trojans. Just seems to have lost a little pep in their step. We need to get a little momentum here. We had a big return. Let's hope we can pay off Huffman's nice return. 3rd and 11 for the Trojans. Westminster substitutes as a defensive back, look like they're in a little nickel. Potan, some wall in motion to the left. Usually steps up, makes a throw. It's Jax Fondo. Jax Fondo.
That's a horse collar.
Big play for the Trojans. Nice job there by Jax.
Westminster tackling by the helmet and the horse collar.
Stepped up to catch Pate in the flats, and it's like Jax kind of lost a couple guys, caught it and got all the way down inside the red zone, sponsored by Brown's Furniture Soap Place, and that first down by Ace Hardware and Healthworks Rehab. Trojans deep in Crusader territory here. It's 1st and goal. Sort of a heavier package. Usually keeps it himself to the right side. No gain. Looked like pretty much sit everybody because 21 was chasing him down from the backside.
He ran into the back of Potan right there in his hamstring.
It's going to be 2nd and goal for the Trojans at about their Westminster 6-yard line.
Yeah, Ellis's helmet just went straight into the back of Potan's leg.
And a timeout on the field. Looks like Sacred Heart called a timeout, or we have an injured little guy down. There's a guy down on the field. You are watching the Blue and Gold Sports Network.
Some life events you can anticipate, while others surprise you. Some are significant enough to affect your household finances, your investment strategy, and even your vision of the future. This is when meeting with an experienced financial professional counts. Randy Fontenot at Fontenot Financial Services can help pre-retirees and retirees plan in anticipation of life events, as well as adjust plans in response to unexpected changes. They are prepared to help clients through their life and retirement transitions and make any necessary changes. Give her a call at 337-363-2346 or stop by 1301 West LaSalle Street in Ville Platte. Teats Food Store, located at 2210 West Main in Ville Platte, specializes in quality smoked meats. Their award-winning smoked pure pork sausage, tasso, and boudin is filled with flavor that will make you come back for more. And that's not all. Teats offers a full line of groceries, beer, wine, liquor, gas, and much more. Oh, and Teats will ship their smoked meats all over the country. Visit their website at teatsfoodstore.com or give them a call at 337-363-1839 for more details.
Go ahead.
T&J Ford, located at 1231 West Main Street in Ville Platte, wishes the Sacred Heart Trojans the best of luck. At T&J Ford, we're proud to serve the people of Ville Platte and surrounding communities with some of the most popular vehicles around Louisiana. We have a top-notch selection of brand-new vehicles to choose from, as well as an extensive inventory of pre-owned vehicles. Come by and check out our selection of crossovers, SUVs, and trucks. Plus, we have an in-house parts and service department for all your needs. That's T&J Ford. Call 337-363-2153. Or visit our website at tjfordinc.com.
This game is brought to you in part by Total Automotive, 610 Tate Cove Road in Ville Platte. Total Automotive is your go-to place for all automotive repairs, tires, AC service, and much more. Total Automotive is an authorized CarQuest auto parts dealer featuring everything you need to get you back on the road with confidence. Total Automotive is open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 5 p.m., and Saturdays, 7 a.m. to noon. Go Trojans! Total Automotive in Ville Platte. Call 337-363-7771.
You're tuned in to Mighty Trojan Action, live on the Blue and Gold Sports Network.
.233 to go in the third quarter. The score, Westminster 14, Sacred Heart 7, but Sacred Heart driving, 2nd and goal from the 6-yard line. Gavin Potin was hurt on the play a little bit. It looked like the ball carrier ran up on his backside, but he's up and on his own power. They helped him a little bit, I guess, over to the sidelines. So 2nd and goal for the Trojans. Sort of a tight set, although they do have 4 wide receivers. It's empty, actually, 5 wide. Usually he drops back 11, is wide open. Pass incomplete. Number 6. Who else was wide open in the end zone? Yes, but I mean, he rolled to the right. There's no way he could have seen him. It's going to bring up 3rd and goal for the Trojans.
Trojans got to reach down, deep down, and find a way to get this ball in the end zone.
Well, I wonder if we kick a field goal if we don't get it from this far. But we don't have to deal with that. Five wide again for the Trojans. Usually takes the snap, looks to his left. Usually under tremendous pressure, something got it away. I'm not real sure how.
Jack Sponton was wide open in the end zone.
Well,
he couldn't see him at it.
There's no way. He was smothered as soon as they caught the ball there. It's going to be 4th and goal for the Trojans from about, it looks like the 6-yard line, 6-7 yard line. Let's see what Coach Tracy can dial up here. It looks like on that play both times, we've had someone open, but we haven't been able to block him. Both times, and it looked like both times it's the guy that's on the inside of the formation that's been open. First time was 11, the next time was Jackson, number 6. 4th and goal for the Trojans. Big play in the game here. Trojans 5 wide again. Fuselier takes the snap. He's got time. He throws it right away. It's incomplete. Looked like it was intended for Duos on the play. Looked like they went to the same play they did whenever on 2nd down, and they tried it again on 4th down the opposite way, but this time Duos was covered. Well, the Trojans, if they can hold them here to 3 and out and hold the punt, they'll get good field position. They definitely flipped the field on them. They took the kickoff to the 50 and drove it all the way down inside the 10.
Carol Baskin. We got three guys that are 60 plus. Or maybe prefer to see something get thrown in the end zone. Let one of those guys make a play.
Let's see, Westminster's going to come out in a 3 wide receiver set. George is your quarterback. 21 is the running back. George takes the ball to the right side and he tackled it right. Oof.
That was, it's like Landon Fontenot.
Nice play by Landon there.
Sniffed it out.
That's gonna on and about. They say George got to about the 3-yard line. There's a loss of about 4 on the play. It'll be 2nd and 14 for the Crusaders. Trojans have him pinned deep.
It's like I'm flying, Jack.
Rose.
Yes?
Rose, your little eye.
I got him.
It's like you flying, eh? That sensation,
Crusaders
it's
come
like
out
you
in
flying, eh?
More traditional 2 wide receiver set here. George takes the ball, hands it to 21. Kyle George makes one guy miss, but then tackled by number 21, Wesley Artigo.
60 Lane Joubert.
And 60 Lane Joubert. Kyle Horde. It's 54 seconds on the clock in the 3rd quarter. It's going to bring up 3rd and long for the Crusaders. George in the pistol, waiting for the snap. Drops back to pass. Looks like he's going to throw an out to number 11, Damian Thomas, who makes the catch. Nice footwork there by Thomas. Good throw, good catch. Not much you can do about that. That for a high school quarterback and receiver and 1A ball, that's a good play right there.
Yeah.
That's a big first down for Westminster. First and 10 for Westminster, still inside their own 20-yard line. 3 wide receiver set. George calls for the ball, then they do that old meerkat thing where they look over to the coach, see if they like the play they have called based on the defense. Cameron Red again running back for Westminster. He gets the carry up the middle. Nice gain there. And the tackle by number 58. for Sacred Heart. That is, no, I'm sorry, 59, Alex Clark. Gained about 5 or 6 on the play to bring up second and medium for Westminster. That's going to be the last play of the third quarter. At the end of 3 quarters of play, we've got a close ball game. Westminster 14, Sacred Heart 7. You're watching the Blue and Gold Sports Network.
Do you know that Brown's Furniture has access to every single recliner, sofa, reclining chair, and sectional made by La-Z-Boy? And that means if La-Z-Boy makes it, you can get it. At Brown's, you'll be amazed by the styles and color selection from La-Z-Boy, including reclining sofas that'll knock your socks off, and recliners and motion furniture that gives a whole new meaning to comfort. So, if La-Z-Boy makes it, you can get it through Brown's. That's Brown's Furniture Showplace, all locations.
The law office of Jacob Fuselier is pleased to sponsor this broadcast of Trojan Athletics. With offices in Ville Platte, Jacob Fuselier offers quality legal services to this community. So please call 363-6661 for all your legal needs, and let's go Trojans.
Get ready.
You're tuned in to Mighty Trojan Action, live on the Blue and Gold Sports Network.
Welcome back to Crusader Field. We're about to start the fourth quarter. On a 14-7 game. It's been a great game so far. Sacred Heart, got it all the way down to about the 6-yard line. Now Westminster is kind of bouncing back, and they have it out to just short or just over their 20-yard line. It's second and about 4 for the Crusaders. Crusaders come out in a 3 wide receiver set. Quarterback Stephen George, number 3. Motion across the formation. Hands the ball off to I believe that's number 6.
Yeah, hit immediately by Ashton Duval.
Cameron Redding, that's twice that they've given it to him, and not number 21, Kyle Horde. And let's just say, I'm okay if they give it to him versus Horde. Horde's been a horde to tackle.
21 playing both sides. And running back and inside linebacker, so you know he's got to be getting one out. Defense has to get off the field.
3rd and 5 here for Westminster. Expect to see a pass here by George. He fakes it, quick pass to the flats.
Got a little bit tackle.
Nice tackle there by number 1, Thomas Desitail. There's a reception to Gilroy right there in the flats. Looks like that's going to bring up 4th and 4 for Westminster. I imagine this fullback, they're going to punt. 88 has been a weapon for him, Mac Profit. He's netting about 45, and he's so far has punted him to his right, which would be closer to you on the screen. A line drive, but it's going 45 yards and rolled out of bounds almost each time.
He's got to shank one eventually, I think.
Just don't jump off sides right here. Don't jump off sides. Because it's 4th and 4.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, a high snap. Not by Profit. He booms this one in the air. Caught by number 3, Ellis Chapman. He gets past the initial wave. Breaks to the outside. He's still going. Oh. All the way down to the Westminster 37-yard line. Nice return there by Chapman.
Well, more good field position. Let's see if the Trojans can capitalize.
1st and 10 for the Trojans. That punt was sponsored by Nason Swallow Allstate. Turnover on downs. As from the punt, no financial on the first down by Ace Hardware and HealthWorks Rehab. Westminster has their 4-down line set in with 3 linebackers, usually leaving them 7 in the box, depending on what we come out in. Sacred Heart comes out in 2 wide receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side, with Duos behind. Usually, play action, quick pass. Looks like it was tipped at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 for the Trojans. Looks like Patin's not back in the game just yet. They got Ashton Duos playing running back. That's a big loss for the Trojans. Patang is their leading rusher. He walked off the field all right. Guess he's a little bit dinged up.
Yeah, we don't know the status.
Second and 10 for the Trojans. Trojans come out in a 3 wide receiver set. 2 also behind Fusilier. Fusilier takes the snap, drops back to pass. It's a hitch and go. Looks like he's going. There's a flag on the play. It was a catch was made by number 6, Jack Sponder, but there was a flag on the play. Looked like one of those flags where like somebody lined up incorrectly. That usually that flag from that position, whenever it came out, it's like
it's not good.
waiting on the call, but expecting it to be some sort of pre-snap penalty against Sacred Heart, which negates a big play. Jack Sponder had gotten the ball all the way down to the Westminster 11, 12-yard line. Looks like they're waving off the flag. If it was a formation-related flag, when I looked at the formation, it was a legal formation. No one was lined up incorrectly. We had 7 guys on the line of scrimmage and 4 high off of it, looking where he was going before he looked it all the way in. 2nd and 10 for the Trojans.
Wow.
It's going to be 2nd and 10 for the Trojans. Looks like they're in an empty set. 3 wide receivers to the right side, 1 to the left. It's going to be a quarterback run to the left. He's got some room. Oh, and a late hit right there. Or usually it looks like he was down. Looked like it hit him and he might have injured his shoulder. No, it looks like he was trying to pick up an Oscar for that injured right shoulder right there. That's going to make it 3rd and about 3 for the Trojans. Trojans moved an empty set that time and ran Fusilier to the left side.
Still got a first down.
He'd still get a first down before a touchdown. It's 3rd and about 4. Trojan empty set again. Fusilier in the pistol, drops back. Looks like he's running to the wrong side. That was a busted play. Something wasn't right there. Fusilier caught the ball and took off to the right side, but no one blocked the end on the right. Something tells me that was a miscommunication or a missed block somewhere. I don't know if Fusilier thought he was going, could have been going to the left or what happened there.
It's a scam.
But
it's all a scam.
It's going to bring up 4th and about 5 for the Trojans, deep inside Westminster territory again. Woo! At 14 seconds on the play clock. Trojans to the line.
Let's see the Trojans dial up, because we got to get in, and we got a full start.
It's going to be a full start on the Trojans. It's going to make it 4th and 10 from about the 11 or 12-yard line of Westminster. Maybe that just gives you a little room to throw a touchdown pass right here, Damien.
I hope you're right, David. That was a costly penalty on the Trojans.
That's going to be a big play here in this game. It's 4th and 10 for the Trojans. 3 wide receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Looks like the Trojans are going to call a timeout. That's their first timeout of the second half.
Supply.
I got the fishing poles. We got crickets, worms, and shiners. Yay! We need yo-yos too.
Get life jackets, sunglasses, artificial, frozen, and live bait, and everything else you need for your fishing trip. And don't forget your fishing license.
I can catch and release or put them in the grease.
Reel in everything all under one roof. Visit Industrial Service and Supply in Ville Platte, only minutes away from Millers Lake and Chico State Park.
This is Coach Joey Swallow. If you're looking to get an edge on your game, I'm here to help. I specialize in all aspects of baseball, softball training, as well as confidence training. Also, don't forget about Big Cat sports cards and comics for all your hobby needs. From vintage to modern players or comics, I have what you're looking for. Big Cat sports cards, always buying, selling, and trading.
Tuned in to Mighty Trojan Action, live on the Blue and Gold Sports Network.
5 seconds on the play clock. 4th and goal for the Trojans. No one's open. Usually extending the play. Looks like he makes the throw. Oh, incomplete. It was intended for Jack's fun, though. It's a nice play by the DB. It looks like he hit him right as the ball got there. So Sacred Heart comes up empty after getting inside the 20-yard line twice in each of its last 2 possessions. It's going to be a turnover on downs, sponsored by Fontenot Financial. There's still 8 minutes to go in the game. Sacred Heart has the field position. They're getting close. Westminster is going to begin this drive on their own 12-yard line. Looks like they got 21 Kyle Horde back in at running back alongside of number 3 quarterback Stephen George.
Desperate need.
Now run to the left side here, I would imagine. Yep. Saw that coming. It looked like Westminster came out and they actually used the tight end that time and a wing back to the left side. Horde gained about 4 or 5 on the play, or 3 on the play? 4 on the play, it looks like. Bring up second and about 6 for Westminster, deep in their own territory. Westminster might start trying to burn some of the clock here. We've got some updates on some scores. Opelousas Catholics up 45-24 on St. Ed's in the 4th quarter. Philpott High is up 6-0 on Basile in the 4th quarter. 2nd and 6 for Westminster. They're running a tight end and a wing back on the left side this time.
To Mighty Trojan Action.
I wouldn't be surprised to see a speed option to the left this time. Yep, or quarterback keep. There we go. There it is.
That's a hold. Blatant hold.
Looks like George made it around the left side and he got enough for a first down for Westminster. Westminster's not hiding what they're trying to do here. They're putting a tight end and a wing back on one side and they're running that way. That's what they've done each of the last 3 plays. Sacred Heart still has them deep in their own territory. Westminster in no hurry with 7 minutes to go in the game. Looks like this time they have a tight end to the right side and a wing back to the right side, which would indicate they're running to the offensive right side. And that's what they're going to do. The quarterback keep that away. Ellis is going to have to contain.
Yeah.
He does contain. Nice job there by Ellis Chapman on the play. Holding George to a minimal gain. Westminster's not trying to fool anyone right here. They're coming out with a tight end for the first time almost all game. And a wing back on the same side and running that way. It's going to bring up 2nd and about 9 for Westminster. Deep in their own territory, but about 6 minutes to go. I imagine if they wait, they're going to get to the hydration break at 6 minutes.
Yeah. Right.
Yep, that's going to be the 6-minute hydration break, sponsored by Evangeline Bank, Silas Lahe, Level NTC. 14-7 Westminster. You're watching the Blue and Gold Sports Network.
Fondest memories are those centered around people we care about. Fishing with Grandpa, hunting with Dad, cooking on the porch, or just sitting by a fire, telling the good old stories. Being around.
Level and TC Materials are proud to sponsor the Sacred Heart Trojans this season. The team at Level and TC Materials is committed to providing exceptional quality and service for all of your dirt work, land clearing, and leveling needs. From limestone, fill sand, and topsoil to house pads, driveways, and grading, Level and TC Materials has got you covered. Contact us today and go Trojans.
Westminster takes the ball, hands it off to number 10. That's Jack Hunt for a minimal gain. That's going to bring up 3rd and about 5 for Westminster. Shout out to EQ Solutions, Andrus and Charlie Eads from Mr. Pat Eads. Thank you very much, Mr. Pat. Appreciate it. Hope y'all enjoying y'all Squirrel Friday and Squirrel Weekend. Big play coming up here for the Trojans. 3rd and 5.
Big Sam LaFleur coming in the game. First time on defense.
Sacred Heart's having to move their safeties up to try to stop the run, which is leaving them on an island on the outside. Run up the middle. It's like he's going to be short of the first down, short about 1.5 yards. Forward on the carry. It's going to bring up 4th and 1 from their own 35-yard line. Well, apparently not. It looked to me like he was tackled about 1 yard short of that play.
Yeah, that's a pretty generous spot.
Quite the generous spot there by the Wild Hat. Quite a white hat. Looks like they can have a little bit of a conference on that. That's They must have used the shark chains on that one. Four minutes and 43 seconds to go in the game, and the chains have still not moved.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, okay. Okay.
Oh, they're coming out for a measurement. Wow.
Oh,
When's
okay.
the last time you saw a measurement? Where's the virtual measurement we have in the NFL, man? Come on now.
First of all,
It's been a while since we've had a measurement in a high school game.
he wasn't even close.
What? Let's hope they have the longer chains in there. Don't twist up any of those chains. It's going to be a first down for Westminster. I would have liked to have seen where he went down. He looked like they gave him at least a half a yard on that one. But Sacred Heart's going to have to deal with it. 4 minutes, 43 seconds to go, and the clock's going to continue to run. It's a first down for Westminster. It's like the clock is rolling. Trojans need to stop. Get the ball back. Westminster's in their heavier set with a tight end on the right side and an H-back on the left. They're going to hand the ball to number 21. Al Horta, who's tackled in the backfield by number 28.
Tackled by Drew Mayu.
Drew Mayu, nice job there. He shot the gap, and
Guess they'll give him 4 yards on that one.
now Damien, I think they probably lost some on that one.
And a good day
Well,
to
that's
you,
what we're hoping
sir.
for.
Somehow he only lost 1 yard, although he got tackled right away. It's all right. 2nd and 11 for Westminster, who are in absolutely no hurry, and I do not blame them. Clock is ticking. Sacred Heart is going to have to start using their timeouts, or if they don't stop them on this particular set of downs. Westminster in a much heavier set now. Looks like if all things considered, the quarterback's keeping the ball to the right side, and that's what's happened. Looks like Ellis got out, made the take cut up, and made a good cut. Looked like the quarterback, the ball came loose, but it was after he was down. It's like he gained about 7 on the play. From 2nd and 11, it's going to be 3rd and about 5 on the play. Guess he gained about 6. Coach Porter thought maybe his quarterback was hit late there. Came on the field to discuss it with the side judges. And
Miles got hit late, too. There was no call. It goes both ways.
big 3rd and 5 right here. There's about 2 minutes and 50 seconds to go. The clock is ticking. Big third down. Westminster, more in their traditional set. They do still have a tight end to the left and an H-back to the left. George just takes the snap. He drops back to pass. He throws, and it is.
Ball hit the ground.
Looks like it's complete for a first down. Nice play there. Was that by number 11?
Yep.
Yep. Damian Thomas on that out route. That's the second or third first down that Westminster has gone to.
This
that
aggression
particular
will not
route,
stand, man.
which is tough on our quarterback because he either runs that or he runs a bomb, and it burned us in the first quarter, the first possession. I'm sorry, the first play. Westminster had the ball. First quarter. Clock is ticking now. Second Horse going to be forced to use their timeout soon. There's 2 minutes to go in the game. Westminster has the ball first and 10 from their own 49-yard line.
Yeah, well.
Tight ends to the left side,
it's
but the
just
H-back is not.
Your opinion, man.
21 may be getting it up the middle here. Let's find out. There's the snap, handoff to 21 up the middle. Eckerhart is waiting for it. He lost a yard. Imagine Eckerhart immediately called the timeout, even though the clock ran at least 4 more seconds after the referee blew the whistle there. Should be about 1:40 left if they were going to fix that. Maybe not. Loss of 2 on the play. That's 2nd and 12 for Westminster. Eckerhart used their first timeout. Second timeout. Striper called one on offense right before a 4th down play. Yep, they fixed the clock back up to 1:39. With their punter, I'm not sure if it's going to matter much, Damien. They're going to have to make a play.
Yeah.
If they have to punt it, they're going to have to block the punt because their punter is going to punt in the end zone and leave Sacred Heart with almost no time and have to go 80 yards. If they can even get the stop here. Plus, they're going to be able to run 40 seconds off.
They may be trying to punch the ball out right now.
Yeah. After this play, Sacred Heart will use this timeout, make it 3rd and 12. And if they run it again, they'll run it to less than a minute to go and 4th down. That's what's going to happen, and they'll punt. But these are high school kids. You never know. George is going to take the snap, hand it to number 10, Jack Hunt. Cuts to the left side. Tackled after a gain of about 3 or 4 yards. Sacred Heart uses its 3rd and final timeout with 1 minute and 32 seconds left to go. Bring up a 3rd and 9.
You know, David, 2 years ago, I brought it up earlier, and looks like Goats have pass on us again. We got the ball inside the 5 twice and failed to score.
Go ahead.
Well, Damien, 3rd and 9. I'm imagining they'll run it up the middle, hopefully. I can't imagine they'd put it in the air here and risk an incompletion and giving Sacred Heart a free timeout.
Yeah.
They'll be able to run the clock down to about 50 seconds, and I'm assuming Coach Porter, who's a good coach, is going to let the clock run down to 1 and use one of their timeouts. They still have 3 before punting the ball. Their punter from this distance probably can get it to about the 10-yard line at least. But you got to stop them first before all that happens. It's all hypothetical right now. 3rd and 9 for Westminster. Sacred Heart has to stop it or the game is over. They are at their 50-yard line.
21's not in the game right now.
George takes the snap, hands it off. Going wide. Said number 10. He lost the ball. He lost the ball. It's on the ground. It looks like it may be recovered by the Trojans. Wow. Wow. The clock is still running. Clock is up. Now it's stopped after about 5 or 6 seconds of ticked off. Oh, looks like Westminster came up with it. That's going to be 4th down.
was the break we needed.
Now, was it?
We just didn't get it.
I can't fathom not handing 21 the ball right there and handed it to someone else who coughed it up. But the clock should run to about. Oh, wow. They're only giving him 25 seconds on the play clock. It should have been 40, I guess, on a fumble like that. Sacred Heart's going to get a little break there. They went from 115 to 105, a 10-second runoff for some reason. I guess because they started the play clock at 25. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. There's going to be a timeout by Westminster with 49 seconds to go, and they're going to punt the ball, I would imagine. I will say this: if it says it's 4th and about 7 right now, they can't draw them offside. So you know what? You got to try to block the punt here. If you're offside, oh well, then it'll be 4th and 2.
Yeah.
You got to try to block the punt here. You're watching the Blue and Gold Sports Network, and it's a great game again this week. It's Happy Squirrel Day to everyone, and we sure would like the Trojans to be able to somehow pull this out. Yeah, somehow pull this out. It's been a great football game. It's been a real good football game. Westminster scored on 2 really long plays.
Yeah.
First play, was it the first play in each half? First play that they had the ball in the first half for sure. That wasn't the first play in the second half. It was a little swing pass from the first possession from long.
Oh,
So into the game for Westminster, number 88, Mac Profit, who has probably been told, catch it and get rid of it ASAP.
Oh, okay.
Keep for the Trojans, number 3, Ellis Chapman.
Oh, okay. Wow.
It's a good snap. Kick is away. Looks like it is sort of returnable. Nope, never mind. It's going to go out of bounds at about the 2-yard line, 2-3-yard line. He's a weapon. He's been a weapon all game for him.
It's an unbelievable Westminster bounce.
I mean, that's at the 1-yard line. So he punted it from the 50. Yeah, they snapped it from the 50, so that was a net of 49 to be down at the 1-yard line. About as good as you can do it right there. 1st and 10 for the Trojans. That punt was sponsored by Mason Swallow Allstate. First down, sponsored by Ace Hardware and Healthwood Rehab. Sacred Heart is out of timeouts. 1st and 10 from their 1-yard line. Fusilier drops back to pass. It's a throw. It's complete. It's incomplete. Dropped there by number 7, Lejean. Bring up 2nd and 10 from the Trojans from the shadow of their own goal post. 34 seconds remaining in the game. Sacred Heart needs pretty much a miracle at this point. But they do happen. Hey, I saw a JV game. I saw a JV game where they scored 3 touchdowns in a minute between the 2 teams this week. That's wonder if Sacred Heart has that old hook and ladder play that the JV ran against Small Move. He play drops back, steps up, easy deep as he can. It's a jump ball, incomplete. It's going to bring up 3rd and 10 for the Trojans with 27 seconds remaining from their own 1-yard line.
We had 2 receivers in the same place.
Might just be throwing it up as a jump ball there.
Yeah.
Third and 10 for the Trojans. Fusilier with a quick pass to the right side. Fought for a minimal gain, and there was 20 seconds left on the clock, and it's ticking, and we can't stop it. It's 4th down. The referees are running around trying to spot the ball. 12 seconds, 10 seconds to go. Last play for Sacred Heart. Everybody needs to hurry up and get lined up. Fusilier drops back to throw, steps into it, throws it deep. It is intercepted by number 11, Damian Thomas. Well, I have to say, was probably the player of the game for them. It was a great football game. Great football game. Sacred Heart did not come out where we would like, but I have to tell you, Damien, Sacred Heart's got a good football team this year.
Yeah.
And the rest of our games are winnable.
Yeah.
That's going to do it over here at Crusader Stadium. Your final score, Westminster 14, Sacred Heart 7. To all you hunters out there, be safe, kill lots of squirrels, and have a good time. Signing off, David Lahi and Damian Gilring. Have a great weekend, folks.